Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War, OMG, Part 3. And will this last how long? I don't know. I gotta figure this out by next time. It's kinda like breaking my rhythm, you know? The first time we started on the PS4, it's just gonna crash again. Before I can even get all this out, it's probably just gonna crash again, but whatever. We're gonna keep going. I don't care. I'm gonna keep restarting these. I'm not gonna give up. Not gonna give up. Well, we're back on the PS4. Probably not a good decision, but it was the easiest thing to get back up. So we'll see if we can make it. I owe at least an hour still. So I'm doing that for sure. And we'll see how this goes. If I have to, I'll switch back to the other one too. I don't care. I got it ready almost. Alright, let me jump into the chat here. Give me a second. This is ridiculous. I gotta figure this out. I don't know what to do. I thought every time I think I have it figured out. Anyway, this is the third attempt at the Chat-A-THON. We've done 2 parts so far. The first one was almost 2 hours. The second one was almost 3 hours. We've done around 5 hours, minus like 20 minutes or something. It's really going to be hard to keep track of now. I think I owe an hour. Let me know if anybody knows. Can the PS4 even go an hour? It's like the Lord of the Rings. This is like hard. Like for me, like this is really. I know it's bad for y'all, but for me, this is like giving me a headache, making me really mad. This is the only time this has ever happened on a Chat-A-THON. Like something out there doesn't want this to happen. You know what I mean? What is it? What's going on? Crazy. And we're just not giving up. I love it. You guys keep coming back. I keep coming back. We're just going to keep coming back. So how about letting us finish, please? Whoever, internet companies, Spectrum, please let me finish. Like, I'm just going to keep coming back. So it doesn't matter. If you do it again, I'm going to come back again. And then you do it again, I'm going to come back again. I'll do 5 parts, 6 parts. I don't care. So just let me finish up, please. Because you're not going to stop me. I don't care. I'm doing this. So we're live. Let me get into the chat. It's just like the figuring out how much time's left now. Like somebody might have to go back to the other stream and figure out where it was, and then figure out where it ended, and then figure out how much time was left. I think we were like at 3:05, and we were supposed to go to like 4:05, so I think I owe an hour. And there's like another hour of time available for purchase, I think. So this one could go 2 hours, if it'll let me, I think. It's something like that. I don't care if it's right or wrong. The only thing I care about is giving you your time that you bought. So I think that's an hour, and then I think there's another hour available, at least, to purchase if you want. If not, it's like, you know, at this point, I'm like, whatever. Like, something out there wants us to fail, so we can let it win at some point, you know? Like, I don't care. I'll keep coming back, but if something's out there's trying to get us. If you're dropping in for some reason, this is the first, you don't know the whole story. First time we tried on the PS4, we went like an hour and 50 minutes, it crashed. Lost video. Second time I switched to my new account on my laptop, OBS. It went like 2 hours and almost 3 hours, and then it crashed. So we're about 5 hours in at this point, and we've crashed twice already. This is our 3rd attempt. Trying to get the chat up. I'm sorry. I don't have it up at all at the moment. Except for right there where it's DC, Glorfindel, the trilogy. Just don't worry. Go with the flow. Go. Yeah, I'm trying. Like, I would be like, I'm literally not as mad as I probably should be. Like, I'm trying to go with the flow, y'all. It's hurting, like, our numbers, though. Like, we probably have way more people here. Like, just know that. Like, if I had started at 5 a.m. and, like, it never crashed at all, I feel like we would have, like, we would have had more people in part 2. We would have more people now. Like, it would eventually have stacked up to more and more people, probably. But if you keep on going down and coming back and going down and coming back, of course you're going to lose, You know, 2 or 3 people the first time, and then you're probably going to lose 3 or 4 people the second time. And then, you know what I mean? Like, that's the most annoying part to me. Is it's breaking down our flow. And just, like, thinking about the next one. Like, is this going to happen again? Those are the 2 things that are really irritating me. Alright, so we got DC Glorfindel. I'm in live chat. I have the game up, OBS up. Like, if I have to, I will switch back to the other account. We just got to finish this off. Alright, so I'm going to put time on the clock here. I'm just going to put an hour. I think that's right. Let me know, though. Like, I want to make sure it's right. So if you think I owe a little bit more than that, let me know. I'm going to put 1 hour on the clock. And put, like, we're at, like, 5 total. Just so people know we didn't just start or something. So, you know, if we get through this 1 hour, we'll be at like 6. But you have to take my break into account and blah, blah, blah. So, it's probably not exactly that. Yeah, we're on the PS4, so this definitely could go down at any moment. But I'm going to try. I reset everything. I cooled down everything. I reset everything. I did stuff. I didn't just like fire it right back up or anything. I tried. I cooled down the laptop and the PS4, and I reset the internet, and I turned it off and turned it back on, and like I'm trying, y'all. All right, what are we doing here? You got a team, or you want me to take it? We can do that. Where should I go? PvP, difficulty 12, difficulty 1. I just need to keep getting time here so we can... Like, this can still be successful. Even with all the crashes and breaks and stuff. It can still be successful. We can still have a chance. As long as I keep trying, as long as you guys keep coming back, we can make this happen. Like, it's still possible at the moment. As soon as I give up or y'all give up, though, that's when it's over. Yeah. I was close. After that second crash, it went through my brain, like, you know? I can make it up to them, I'll just call it there, blah, 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 but I'm like, nah. I'm gonna keep going. Alright, what kingdom? Beasts? Where would some beasts be? We can go look, like, go troops. All troop types, we'll go beast. You can see, like, where would a lot of beasts be? Groshnock, Stormheim, Cinemirage, Werewoods, Urskaya. Is there, like, a kingdom with a lot of beasts in it? Oh, Craig, Albania. Grim Woods. Wild Plains. Yeah, I think my Grim Woods is the one, like, sticking out at me. Grim Woods. Yeah, let's go to my Grim Woods. Difficulty 12, explore. Let me get out of here and get back in. I apologize, everybody. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. It must be my internet. Like, it happened on 2 different things now. Like, it has to be my internet, right? I'm gonna have to call up and, like, cause a stink. They don't know who I am, you know? I'm gonna have to do that. You don't know. I'm a big streamer. I stream 2 times a week to, like, 20 people. I got 6,000 subscribers. You should give me all the bandwidth and fix my internet. I'm a big deal, you know? That's what I should do, right? I don't even think that works if you're actually... If you're actually all that. You'd have to be like freaking Pewdiepie or something. Alright, let's switch it to 12. And you said 2 Orpheus and an Anu. Orpheus, Anu, Orpheus, Orifice. Grim Woods, Explorer, difficulty 12. I need to find a slot that I can... I'm not too fond of this. I'm just gonna... Whoa, that was weird. The whole screen went black and I panicked. I thought we were going down again. If the PS4 can just give me another 2 hours, like, I'll be happy with that. It gave me 2 earlier. It's been a while. Give me 2 more. Come on. Usually it gives you less, though, the second time. Nature-born Hunter, Gob Truffle, Spring Imp, Prismatic Orb. We're trying a Glorfindel team right now, and this is part 3 of the Chat-A-THON today, which, first time that's ever happened. Nature-born Hunter, Gob Truffle. See how my luck is, though, y'all? Just... You should be paying me to use your internet, yeah. Spring Imp, Prismatic Orb. Like, these already take... Yeah, I'm happy that they go long. But this is, like, making it take even longer than... Like, if everything went perfectly, you know, we'd be here for about 7 hours, maybe 7.5. Everything goes perfectly, I'm happy, y'all are happy. Now it's like, crash, crash. Struggle, struggle, crash, crash, struggles, crash, you know? Spring Imp, where the heck is it? LMNOP. I can't spell. Spring Imp. The other thing is, like, I'm getting... Like, the first stream, I was getting into my groove. I was, yeah. Then, like, you see that. It's like all of a sudden I start getting into a groove and then crash. If you watch it, somebody watches these, like, they watch the first one, then they watch the second one, and then they get to this one. Like, just check it out. Like, the first one, I get into my groove, or, like, really going, and then crash. And then the second one, you know, of course, when we restart, it's all clunky and blah, blah, blah. But eventually, after a couple hours, I'm getting into my groove again. We're going full steam. Here comes Trey and DC and Chad and blah, blah, blah. And people are still here from the beginning, like Elegans and everybody. And then crash again. Like, as soon as I'm getting in my groove. So annoying. I gotta quit talking about it and just go. We just gotta bank this time. Get it going. What am I gonna do next time? I don't know. I'm gonna have to call the freaking internet company and see if they can do anything about this. The thing I don't get, like, somebody would say, you know, well, you should jack your PlayStation 4 straight into your internet, your modem, your router, whatever. That's what they say. It's already done, though. So, it's not the Wi-Fi, like, cutting out. It's not like other people using, like, way too much Wi-Fi and my Wi-Fi is cutting out. It's not that. It's jacked straight in. It's right next to it. There's nothing else I can do. Like, I'm doing everything I can do here to make it not happen, and it still happens. Alright, Natureborn Hunter, Gob Truffle, Spring Imp, Prismatic Orb. Glorfindel. He said Archer class, double green, blue. Yeah, I'll just keep complaining if you don't give me a team or something. Equip. Banners. Double green, blue. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Natureborn Hunter. Create 1 elemental star plus 1 more for every 3 green allies and 1 more for every 3 green gems. If the enemy has a beast, gain an extra turn. Huh. Of course, Gob Truffle. Spring Imp is scatter damage and tangle all enemies. If an enemy dies, gain 8 magic. Gain 8 magic on green gem matches. Alright, let's see what's up. Yeah, part 3, baby! I'm gonna start acting like it's fun, like it's awesome, you know? Yeah! Woo! Part 3, baby! Part 3's the best. Are there any Part 3 movies that are the best one? Probably not. So what's the goal here? I'll figure it out, but already saying it. Always cast the orb on the imp. The imp is good. Gob truffle, poison, and diseases. The imp builds up scatter damage real quick. It's technical issues. Maka. So many people in the train. I wish that was why. We're doing good. Like, it's been a weird day today. Yeah. Chat-A-thon started. It was kind of putting along, almost ending, and then it crashed, and then I had to start it back up. And then, like, we were putting along, almost ending, and then people come through and make it longer. And then, you know, we're getting into our groove, more people come, getting into our groove, and then crashes again. Now here we are again. We got an hour on the clock. We're already 16 minutes in, so we got 45 minutes left. And it takes a minute to, like, get going, and you know what I mean? So people probably, you know, won't even find it for 30 minutes. And then it takes probably 15, 30 minutes for them to even, like, you know. Oh, man. Using all 3 parts? Yeah. I just got to figure this out. It's really been annoying. All right, so you want me to get up the prismatic orb? Got this guy. So if the enemy has a beast, gain an extra turn. So am I, like, always going to get an extra turn, huh? They got 1 beast. That's cool, though. That still works. Wow, that was good. I could do that again, too. Like, you could just keep doing that, huh? You're just going to keep getting extra turns. Cast a Gob Truffle. I don't know if I'd play this the same as you, but if I got Gob Truffle, I'm casting it. And then this guy's like an extra turn if you cast him. I guess, like, if you're finishing them off with scatter damage. I don't think I have enough right now. But you said cast the orb. See, I really want these extra turns. I would just I think I always don't play it the same as you. Like, I cannot pass up an extra turn. And I would probably just keep doing this. The enemy never gets a turn. Cast the imp early to entangle everyone. Yeah, this is cool. I think you have something here. You got something here. I'll say that for sure. It might be perfect right now. All I know is, like, on the first try, you got something. This looks good. I like it. You know, like with the Moon Mage or whatever other team you've given, I'm always kind of skeptical at first. This one looks like you got something, like, right away. I like it so far. Especially, like, if they always have a beast, like, that's a beast. There's 2 beasts. So you want me to cast this early? Like, I can't pass a Gob Truffle up. Like, it's like against my every fiber of my being. I'll do it, though. Like, anything that you get an extra turn no matter what, like, it's just in me to cast it. Like, I don't want to stop my loop to cast anything else. I don't know, I guess that's how I play games. Like, you see me on Elden Ring. Like, right now I have to, so that's a good time. Like, if now's the time, like, I could cast this or whatever. Like, you see how I play Elden Ring. Like, I I have 3 different videos where I'm cheesing bosses. Like, whatever gets me the win is what I'm gonna do. And if you can loop and like get a bunch of extra turns. Sucks it only does 8. But it catches every other color, so. It's cool, like scatter damage, you finish off one of them or something. Trying to think. Get 8 magic on green gym matches. Yeah, I see what you're doing. I was gonna try to suggest like an other option, but I couldn't come up with anything, so. It's a work in progress, yeah. Yeah, Nature-born Wolf is good too. Extra turn upon kills and creates a green gem every turn to flood the board. Yeah, has been chosen. Yeah, you're like trying to match all this green and then get this up like super high, huh? And it's pure green, so you could cast the like you could. There's like a couple reasons you're using the imp, I see. Like scatter damage is good if you can build up your magic. You're getting that magic on green gym matches. This is making green gym matches pretty much, and then this, you're wanting to cast it on like a pure green to make all green, right? I see like your thought process, and like Essence of Evil popped into my head, like maybe, but then it's like, what? That doesn't work because the whole reason, yeah, never mind. A different pure green troop, maybe? I'm just thinking. I like it so far, though. Pretty good at making teams. I almost would rather cast her late. Like, if I'm gonna loop the whole time, what's the point of entangling? I almost want to cast her late to, like, finish them off. Like, gain a bunch of magic, scatter damage, maybe, like, finish them off type of stuff. But the thing with Gobtruffle is he hits everybody equally. Huh. What else has, like, an extra turn? Why'd I do that? I didn't mean to cast that. That. If he's up, cast him. If he's up, cast him. If he's up, cast him. If he's not, do that. See, there's no beast, I guess. Is that why? Yeah. Okay. Like this, finish him off. I should have done it earlier. Maybe something other than that orb, because it's not doing anything, really. I know, like, it's catching all the other colors, and, like, you can make green off the imp. But you might be able to do something else. Huh. I don't know, though. I've only used it for 2 battles, so... Yeah, I don't know if it's the imp I would replace. It might be the weapon. It's somebody on the bottom, too. Yeah, I like the top 2. I wouldn't change the top 2 at all. They kind of loop well together. If I was going to change anything, it'd be one of the bottom 2. Oh, why'd I do that? Stop it. I was gonna change anything and be one of the bottom two. Right now, like, I don't know. They have a beast! See, it'd be cool if you could, like, single target. That way you could leave the beast up. And then you could finish with scatter damage. But then you wouldn't have the Gob Truffle. Maybe no weapon. Maybe this is a team where you don't have the hero, you don't... But then you got your green... But see, right now, we got a purple storm. Like... What if you did no weapon, no hero? And some sort of, like, really heavy single target so you can... And the scatter damage will hit harder. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Scatter damage is good if you can, like, get rid of one of them and then it's distributed amongst 3 instead of 4. Well, here we're kind of, like, hitting them all for this with the Gob Truffle. As long as they got a beast, this is good. Could just do that all day, but what do you... You could just do this all day. Like, if they have a beast? Urska. Beast monster. Like, what's to stop you from, like... I guess you'd have to get an extra... You'd have to make something happen. Like, what's to stop you just... Keep doing this? And I guess you're trying for... You know, matching green to get... Like 198 right now. If you miss, you cast that. Go back to this. 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 Got 286 now, you know? You can, like, sit here and build it up if you want to. As long as they got a beast. It's kind of funny. Oh. 334. Ooh, now it would probably kill. Ah, so close. Oh, no. That's neat. Yeah. The orb catches everything, huh? That's cool, though. That's how, it kind of feels like a defend team, like something you would annoy somebody else with, almost. You just, you're sitting there trying to beat this team, and they're just Natureborn Hunter over and over and over and over. Like the perfect defend against, like, a beast team or something. Guess who's back, back, back? Funky town, town, town. Yeah, we're back, man. I'm trying to finish this thing off. Not that I want it to end. We got 30 minutes left. It's a whole ordeal. Like, I don't know. Yeah. There's 30 minutes on the clock right now. If we get to the 1 hour mark, it's over. And I don't even know if that's correct or not. I think it is. No one said it isn't. If I go back and review the tape, we'll see. They got a beast. See, I would rather just cast the Gob Truffle and, like, work them down, but you could cast this like a million. You just keep casting it. That's almost, that's like broken, kinda. If the other team has a beast, you get an extra turn. And with that much green and brown on the board, you're gonna hit something. You may have another video on your hands here. Just like this, even though it's not all the way done, it's still kind of cool. Like, cool enough maybe to be a video. You gotta come up with some crazy, cheesy bait name for it, though. Beast Smacker. The Lion Tamer. What's the name of it? Lord Augustin says Guild War defense and first bracket use this Natureborn dude. Centurion is good for a laugh in this team. Don't he change skulls to something? I never use him because I don't like him that much. Because he's like, he's Michelangelo. If you're watching the last stream, Centurion to me is Michelangelo. So he just gets on my nerves because everybody wants to be Michelangelo. Everybody uses Centurion. I'm a contrarian. He's good. I just don't like him because I feel like that's always... I never hear anything else except for that. Centurion or King Heliodor, like... That's it. Nobody's screaming about, you know, something else. It's always Centurion or... So that's like my Ninja Turtle Michelangelo thing. Every kid wanted to be Michelangelo. Centurion equals Michelangelo. Or the Green Power Ranger, the White Ranger, the Green Ranger guy. R.I.P. That's Centurion. That's Michelangelo. It's the new Truffle Shuffle. It's the new... Yeah, dude. Have to be the name. That's the name of the video. The new Truffle Shuffle. Skulls to wild cards to light up the board. Never seen anyone use an imp. Token of Anu! Has my luck turned around? Not if we get to the hour mark. 27 minutes left. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, maybe I'll think about something to... Like, don't fix it if it's not broken. But... could tune it up maybe, I don't know. Trying to think of something. Last two slots. Do they got a beast? The Beast Killer. Truffle Shuffle Part 2. The new Truffle Shuffle. Truffle Shuffle 2.0. What's the name of the video? A really good video. A really good video is better than a bad live stream. That's what happened to Thursday live streams. Oh, I should have just cast the imp. I keep forgetting. I don't know. Yep. I don't know. I'm just... Glorfindel mentioned this team, and for me to try it, so I'm trying it. This is like my 4th battle, so I haven't been playing with an hour or anything. He said, what are you doing? Trying this team for an hour to see if it dies? Nah, it's just a new team. I'm just trying to think about if it needs something else, or if I can think of a way to help, or if I like it or not, or am I using it right? I don't know. Just using it. This is what you do when you play Gems of War. Like if you're doing difficulty 12 Explorer, you probably use the same team over and over and like try to get tokens. So I'm just pretty much just playing Gems of War, really. Like, I would be using Zul'Goth, Fireblade, same team over and over, not seeing if I could die or anything, just trying to farm tokens. It's called farming. Where you do the same thing over and over to try to get something. Funky Town with the 5, thank you so much. Trey's been a member for 30 months, holy cow. Alright, so we had an hour, now we have an hour and 15. Bows down to Trey. He's almost number 1. I think Faceless One has him beat by like 1 month or something. And somebody else too, like Loot Wizard, somebody that never comes and probably just forgot to. Like, shout out to him. He's my buddy and he's awesome. And if he, like, thank you very much. But I'm not sure he's meaning to be the number 1 longest ever, you know? I know Faceless One and Trey are. Like, I haven't heard from old Ludi in a long, long time. Probably a couple years. And there was another person that, you know, for some reason, they were talking about, like, how they were gonna talk in crap that didn't come true, basically. How could you say such things and then, yeah? Basically, now they won't come back because they had to, yeah, they ate their hat, basically, and now, like, never feel that type of way. I'm never gonna, like, yeah. One thing that happens a lot is, like, a person needs to stop being a member, and then they feel like I'm gonna, yeah, like I'm not, so you don't have to leave. You know what I mean? Like, I understand. I feel like that happens, though. Like, a person will need to stop being a member for whatever reason. And then they, like, run away and hide for the rest of their life, and they never come back. And that's not how it should be. Like, I completely understand. Like, you don't have to run away and hide. I'm not gonna, like, say, this guy stopped being a member, and what an a-hole, and blah, blah, blah. Nah, I get it. Like, I would do the same thing. If yeah. Completely understandable. Tim, yeah. Except for Tim, he's brave. He's a big, brave boy. Yeah, see, I'm nicer even. See, take it from Tim. Take it from Tim, I'm even nicer. Because, like, it just shows me that he's not a chicken. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Makes me think better of you. Not that I want people to, like, not be member, but, like, he was brave enough to stick around. Most people run away. What am I doing here? I need green or blue, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. That's what's cool about the orb. You can take anything. I just don't want to lose my arguing buddy with Tim. Everybody needs their arguing buddy. Especially if you like arguing. What if you like arguing, but nobody wants to argue with you? That would suck. It's like you like playing chess, but nobody wants to play with you. I was watching somebody play checkers the other day, and I was like, this sucks. Does anybody like checkers? Like, how do you finish the game? Like, if you're not an idiot, like, how do you lose checkers? I don't know. Like, almost somebody has to be stupid for you to for somebody to win in checkers, somebody has to make a mistake. Like, it has to be dumb or something. Like, I was watching people play, and, like, nobody wanted to move into certain squares because they didn't want to get jumped. But they wouldn't attack either because they wouldn't put themselves out there to, like, get jumped. So people were just, like, going back here and there and here and there and, like, staying a whole square apart. And it was just, like, the longest match ever, and nobody was doing anything. I'm like, this is so boring. I'd rather play chess where it's at least more confusing. So if you screw up, like, of course you did. Because you can't see, like, 3 steps ahead with somebody setting you up with a knight or something that makes an L shape, and then you accidentally move in there and they get you, or like even a checkmate or a check or whatever. Somebody could be setting that up and you wouldn't even realize it some of the time, and that's totally understandable. With checkers, it's like so stupid. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe I don't really play, but I was watching people play and it seemed really dumb. Like nobody was willing to do anything. And they both knew what the other one was trying to do and, like, weren't letting them do it and just drug out forever. Maybe they were playing it wrong. I don't know. Trey Bobuff is the king. How much time is left to buy, by the way? I think it's like 45 minutes, we'll say. Like, I'm going to be lucky if we can make it to 2 hours, so I'm just going to call it. If anybody... We got 45 minutes left if anybody wants it. And you got 30 minutes to buy it. So that's what we got left. I'm just going to call it. If we can make it to 2 hours here, I'm going to call it. If nothing else happens in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to call it. Like, the only way we can break the record, though, it would have to at least get to 2 hours, I would say. And then we could start looking at it and seeing. It ain't gonna happen unless it makes it to 2. This one makes it to 2. So we had like a 150, and then we had like a 3. So that's 450, but you gotta take off 20, so it's really 4.5. So right now we're technically at like 515 or something like that. And then we got like 30 left, so that's almost 6. The record is 7.5. So really, we'd probably have to make it to 2.5 on this one. There's some weird like break time that I have to take off. That's why it looks like it should be 20 extra minutes, but it's not, type stuff. So there might actually be an hour left of... I would figure it out if we needed to. The Chat-A-THON record. So I do this every other month. This is the 7th one. This one's been kind of bad and not a good example because it keeps crashing. But every other month we'll do a live stream where people give like $1 and it adds 3 minutes to the clock, or they'll give $5, it adds 15 minutes to the clock. If you give 20, it adds an hour. If you give 10, it adds 30 minutes. Like, I have to keep streaming. It's like, Twitch, basically, where they do a subathon. So if anytime anybody gives a super chat, super sticker, becomes a member, anything like that, I add time to the clock. And it's usually way smoother than this. And, I'll tell you what time it would end and blah, blah, blah. But we've crashed twice, so it's kind of a weird one today. But yeah, every single time we broke the record except for this time. And usually we already have it broken. Like, I'm just going by the past ones. Usually it's like already... So, I don't know. This one's up in the air still. We only got 30 minutes left. And we still need like an hour and a half, probably. So something like 30. We're like 30 short right now, I would say. I could actually go add it up and see, for real. Because it's supposed to come out to something like, 20 an hour, like, but the first hour's free, so it would be like 130 or something like that. Which I don't get all of, by the way. It's not like they take their big healthy chunk. We do that every other month just to keep the channel going, to support, show support and stuff. Usually it's the same people that are already members and already supporting, so. Here, let me add it up real quick so we know exactly. And I could shout y'all out, too. There's a lot of them, it's just... Alright, so, Elgin's Toy, thank you so much with the 10. Glorfindel with the 5, thank you so much. Faceless One with the 10, thank you so much. So that's 25. Achievement Unlocked with the 2, that's 27. Sebastian Brazy with the 20, thank you so much, man. So that's 47. Faceless One with another 1, 48. Glorfindel with the 5, thank you so much, that's 53. Pocket Trash with the 4.99, which I just say is 5. So that's 58. Trey Bobuff with the 15. So that is 73. Thank you so much, man. He said, dang, I overslept. Then we had DC with the 10. So that's what, 83? And then Chad made it an even 85 with the 2. And then Funky Town. So we have 90 right now. So... yeah, there's 40 left. I think. We would go 7.5. That's 6.5, which is 120, 130. So 40 left. 40? I think so. So there's 2 whole hours left. Dang. It's more than I thought. So we're like 2 hours short today. We're going to be getting to like 5.5. Big old purple. But it's also crashed a million times and been a train wreck. We get momentum and then we get... something out there doesn't want it to happen today. Obviously. We get momentum and then we crash. Then we get momentum and then we crash. Somebody's trying to stop it. They kept putting the stop sticks in the road. Why'd I keep doing that? I don't mean to. Gob truffle, gob truffle, gob truffle. This. Gob truffle. Oh, I should probably do this. Ooh. I didn't cast her perfectly until she kills everybody that's left. So 90 times 3 minutes is 270 plus 60 minutes free is 330. That's 5.5 hours, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I said. 5.5. All right, because 1 was free. Huh. I forgot about the free one in my little thing I did. Yeah, you're right, you're right. You're right, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Wait. So there's 6.5 up. 6.5 up. That's still 130. That's still 40. That's still two left to buy. I think I did it right. We could potentially go to 7.5. If you take the 1 hour off, that's 6.5, right? So 6 times 20. 6 times 20 is 120. And then you got 30 minutes, which is 10. So 130. We have 90, so there's 40 left. If we're going to break it. If this would even make it, you know what I mean? I might have to, if we keep going, I might have to start up again for part 4. I think anyway. It's all been a cluster today. I'm trying to keep track of stuff that keeps crashing and like my numbers keep getting lost and I have to remember and then it crashes. But I just added it up off of the studio. I did give free time too, like. And then there was the break in there somewhere. So if you like, you can't really just add up the live stream times. I don't know. It's a wreck. Just got an Anu. Let's see if I can get something else. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one, man. I might make a video about it. If you have any like addition, like if you change it at all, let me know on Discord or something, whatever. Let me know if you end up changing it at all. Because if I do make one, it'll probably be next Thursday or something. You got about an hour, a week, almost. Well, whatever, 5 days. I might put something else out. It might be more than that, really. Oh, are you playing the door thing again? Everybody's saying 5? Let's go 5. Glorfindel says the medals were to protect against being frozen. It is better if you go 2 Nisha, obviously. Oh, yeah. Lord Augustin says I suck in chess. Glorf says checkers or draughts, as I know it, is a lot about knowing when to sacrifice. Yeah, I guess maybe the people I were watching, like, I knew they weren't good. Like, I know who it is, and they don't play, so. But I'm not saying I'm good either. I probably suck at checkers. Hey, what up, Mark Joey? Glorfindel. Feel free, anyone, to play around with this team and improve. It's just an idea. Yeah. Let me know. So I may make a video out of it. Because I think it's good enough to make a video for. It's neat. If nothing else, it's neat. It might not be better than anything else. It might still need improvement. But if I put it out, like maybe somebody else can get some more eyeballs on it, and then somebody else can say, hey, how come you didn't do this instead of that? I don't know. That's what we were trying to figure out. Anyway, I meant to go do something else, but this team is fun. Oh, how did that happen? We can still do like this. Still our turn. Any team where it's like always your turn, like how can you lose almost? You know what I mean? They're never the fastest, but if you want to like play the game and never lose, get you a loopy team. And sometimes that's faster as well, just not losing. Imagine all the times you've lost a matchup or PvP, you go up against a team where they just stall you out or they beat you or you lose in difficulty 12 Explorer or something. Like if you add up all the times where you lose, sometimes a loopy team's faster just because you never lose. Maybe it's more like conservative, like, okay, let me play this team I know I'm not going to lose, so I'm not going to lose any time off of that, and let's just go at a steady pace doing this loopy team, and I'm making sure I don't ever take a loss, and I know I'm going to be able to get this much done in this amount of time. What else is going on? All right, we're down to, what, 25, or no. 20 minutes left in the chat-a-thon. That's how much y'all bought. That's how far we are getting at the moment. 20 minutes left. 20-minute warning. Alright, so I got all my crowns, right? And I probably didn't do my PvP on this one, but we already did that on the other one. We already did bounty. Oh, I want to open some vault keys for sure. This might be a good vault key team. Let's try it once there. Nah, there's no beasts. That's dumb. I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna see what I can get here. I need to open vault keys. Like, I need to take my own advice from that gym farming video. Sometimes I like give advice out and then I don't even do it myself when I need to. I need gems right now. I need to go watch my own video and follow my own advice from Wednesday. I try, dude. Like, I'll set the timer for the tribute and I'll do it, and then I'll set it again and then I'll do it. And then somewhere along the lines, like, this timer goes off, I'm like not around the TV maybe. I hit snooze. I'm still doing something else. It goes off again. I turn it off, like, okay, I'll go get it in a second. And you just forget. And you don't go, you never, like, and then it's done. It's like, man, I was doing that. I don't know what happened. I was setting my timer, and I did take a couple tributes. But all of a sudden, it goes off, and I hit snooze or something, and then, you know what I mean? You never get back around to going at it again. You gotta really be disciplined and, like, really want those gems bad. It's way easier on your phone. Like, I could probably, and I still don't do it, so I don't know. You know what I mean? I could do it on my other account. It's just like I don't have enough kingdom power and stuff right now for that. Like, if I took my tribute every hour on my new account, I would get like 1 or 2 gems each time. I need to do my kingdom power. That tip is not for like low levels. You gotta have at least some kingdom power. Get some amount of tributes. What am I doing? I need purple, yellow, brown. Okay. Sucks when they switch your team up. That's when you try like the Fireblade Thrall thing. Into the zoo. You turn into Centurion. You turn into Michelangelo Green Power Ranger. When they mess your team up, the order of your team, and you lose your Fireblade, all of a sudden you're Michelangelo Green Ranger, White Ranger, Centurion. Because that's kind of how the Flamifer Thrall acts as a Centurion in a pinch. Kind of go back and forth and mana generate. Extra turn, extra turn. As long as you can get it up. That was fine. It led to it. What'd you end up getting, Chad? Did you open your door yet? Alright, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, everybody. We're about to hit that hour mark. If it wasn't for Mr. Funky Town, I think, we would be ending right now. Funky Town with the 5, though. Kept us going for 15 more minutes. Oh, yeah, Glorfindel with the 2. Buying you some time. Buying us some time. Thank you so much, man. So, that's all we need. That's all we need. Here and there, $1, $2, $1, $2. There might be somebody up ahead waiting, and we just need to make it 30 more minutes. They're sleeping. Their alarm's going off in 15 minutes, and then, yeah, they're gonna eat their Frosted Flakes and get on. Drop a $5 or a $10. You never know. So, we just got to get there. All right, let's see. Still waiting on other votes. I said 5, I think, if you want to add me to the 5 pile. 4 is my favorite number, but you already opened 4, right? Elgins with the 5-2. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. I got to figure this out now. 115 plus Elgins, which is 130 plus 2, 136. Now watch the stream go down. We're going to, like, get there, and then the stream's going to crash. How much you want to bet? And then it's like, why did he keep going? It's almost funner to get it down to the last minute, and it make me squirm. Like a bunch of the other times, it was just like all front loaded with the and I like knew. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know you got to go this many hours, like 7 hours or something. It's almost like a different thing than like you keep almost making it to the end, and then like it almost breaks it up a little bit more. Like when you know you got to go 7 hours, you're like, oh my god, I'm like 3 hours in, 4 hours in, 5 hours. I still got 2 hours left. But when it like keeps almost ending and then like a little bit more, it almost like breaks it up. I don't know. It's like neat both ways. The first way, it's like relieving. You know you're gonna make it, and you don't have to think about like it not doing it. But also you're like, I gotta go this many more hours, and it's only this far in, and blah blah blah. You want to see me tap dance more? Elle was feeling my pain. Alright, so 136. Glorf said appreciation for trying his team. Yeah, you've been working on it for a minute, right? I remember you telling me about a Nature-Born Hunter team or something. Like a week or two ago. That Moon Mage. How does it feel like to tell somebody about a team and then they make a video and then it gets thousands of views? How does that feel? I've never had that happen to me. Like I've never told another person a team and then they made a video and like it got thousands of views. Like that's because you gave me that team, right? So you're part of the reason that it got thousands of views. So if you've never made a YouTube video before, you can go tell somebody, I kind of made a YouTube video and got thousands of views. Go tell Fiona. My team got thousands of views, you know? I think that's cool. It's happened before. I always feel it feels good for me too, like somebody else. Like that's because of them. It almost feels better than when I come up with the idea. Like share the glory. I should have took that blue. You felt under pressure? Yeah. Because, yeah, it's gone the other way before, too. It could, poop. Could crap the bed, too, you know? Yeah, that's brave as well. Just like Tim's brave, you're brave for putting yourself out there. Because that definitely happens. Even if you have a good idea, it can just happen. Like, what if... if you gave me, like, the best team ever, I could make, like, a terrible title, a terrible thumbnail, and just... You know, the algorithm could just crap all over us, and it could not even be your fault, and it could still be terrible. So yeah, that's a lot of pressure. 60 diamonds. That's pretty good. I haven't been paying attention. I'll take these event keys for sure. Not that I need any of this, really, honestly. I want to see gems, but I think it's exciting to... Like, if somebody else had got these, they would be real excited. Like, gem keys, like, if I just go over all of this, like, gem keys I don't really need, except for new mythics. It's just 5, and you can't even get gems out of them. But they are exciting any other time. Diamonds I don't need at all. I already have all the mythics. I already have all the legendaries. If something came around in the Soulforge, I already have it, most likely. Unless it's a new, like, campaign mythic, maybe. But I already have, like, 14,000 diamonds. I would be able to craft it. I don't need those. Event keys, it takes so many, like 5,000 to get something you want out of a kingdom. And I already have, like I said, I already have all the mythics. So it'd have to be, like, some new campaign mythic that just came out for free-to-play, and maybe... But most likely I would just wait with my 14,000 diamonds till it came in the Soulforge instead of event keys. So none of this is really exciting to me, but it's nice to get like a good drop either way, even if you don't need the stuff. If I could have my way, it would all be gems. Got a purple. Zupu. Skulls. Because you can one-shot with skulls. Let's do that. Where are you at? There we go. 1:36, so we got 30 minutes. That buys us some breathing room. It's like when you stick your finger in your collar and you like pull your shirt out a little bit, and, like you let the steam out of your collar. 30 minutes is like nice little, let the steam out of your collar, finger in your shirt, pull it, yeah. Buys us some time. And Elgins is now like a higher level engineer. Glorfindel as well. His shovel is gold with like, I don't know. It's like a steam shovel or something. It's like steam powered, like it's not mechanical anymore. It's golden and it's like a instead of a push mower, it's like a one that's propelled. That's how your shovel is. It's like you don't have to put all your muscles into it. It kind of goes by itself a little bit. I do have a Puppet Master request right now for a video. If anybody else is out there that wants one, let me know. Don't feel like you're the only one. I got a request right now, so if anybody else has a request, I think Discord would be a great place, like DM me or something. But if you're not there for whatever reason, just hit me in the comments or wherever. You can do it here, wherever. I kind of like to have it in writing so I know, like, I don't forget. And I know when you asked, so I know I can, I got a month to do this, and I don't want to make it take more than a month. And because if you're a Puppet Master, you could technically request a video every month. I don't want to love that perk anymore. I want to make it something better and different, but it still is what it is. So, till I figure something out. Zul'Goth! Does everybody here have Zul'Goth? I always wonder now. I feel like all of you guys probably have it. It's definitely easier these days to get it, but it's still a good accomplishment. Does anybody here not have Zul'Goth? Like, when I use this team, I kind of feel like... I used to feel like, oh... They're going to just be like, I don't have that, so I hate watching this. Because he's using Zul'Goth. And I don't have that. But now I feel like these days most people have it, right? But then again, I thought most people had 3 Nisha medals by now, and I think a lot of people don't. But that's different because Zul'Goth, the path to get there got easier. The path to get a Nisha medal did not get easier. It's still the same, pretty much. They added, like, little things in there that makes you want to play a little bit more, like Explore 12, like the Horde Mimic Mythic or whatever, but not enough for me. Like the Chad's had Zul for a while now. So I can try to help you get it if you don't have it, like, give you some advice. You just do the vault super hard, get a bunch of orbs. You have Droolgoth. Is that the campaign pet? Don't be ashamed. I appreciate that. I think everybody should spend a certain amount on the game. And the campaign pass is one. I've said it so many times. Like, sometimes I just repeat myself. And there's new people watching sometimes. You gotta cut me some slack. Some things are very important. And if there's new people here, they need to hear it. Like buying the campaign pass. If you're gonna pay for anything, Death Knight Armor's 1. Campaign pass is probably 2. Kingdom pass probably 3. And then nothing else. And I wish I had Droolgoth. Ooh, 120 gems. That's what I needed. I don't know if I got the gem drops right on my video. I think I overshot on that. I think I said 300 and 900. I didn't mean to. I think it's more like 120 and 360. I need to go back and like put it in the pinned comment that I hate when you make so many videos, like you'll say something slightly wrong and then you know that like no one else has said anything, but in my head I'm like, I'm not sure if that's right, and I hate that. It's like, I wish I could go back and re-record it, but it's already out and I'm not gonna like take it down, and it's not a big deal, but I feel like I said the wrong amounts. It's not an easy thing to remember, and I think you get more, like, there's different amounts. Like, I don't think Cedric only gives 120, does he? Doesn't he give, like, different amounts? I don't remember. It's hard when you barely ever get it. You can get 900 from an epic? Okay, good. So sometimes I say the right thing, and then I doubt myself. Just like that. I should go with my first instinct and never say anything. But you have to have an epic key to even try, so... Not very many people have, like, a bunch of epic keys to where they see those drops a bunch of times and they know for sure, like... You know what I'm saying? It's like a rare unicorn and you know exactly what color its eyes are. You'd have to see it a bunch of times to remember that. If you're busy looking at its wings and its horn and all that. Epic vault keys, you're just happy to be opening them. You don't really think about, like, oh, remember when I got that, yeah, drops this many of this and this many of that. Unicorn eyes on this chat-a-thon. Where does he come up with this crap? I don't know. What is he talking about? Slayer! He says, I wait to get Slayer level 100 for Zool on my second account. Yeah, that's a good, like, it's kind of like Nisha Metals and Phoenicia. Some things are like peanut butter jelly, and you see Phoenicia in the Soulforge, but you don't have 300, you don't have 3 Nisha Metals, or 2. You might not want to craft it. You might want to wait for something else. If you see your rally in the Soulforge, but you don't have Scorpius, like, you might want to craft something else, maybe. I mean, you could start, like, it could be the other way around, and like, oh, I'm going to get your rally because when I see Scorpius, I'm going to get that too, but, you know what I'm saying? It's probably a better example, like, if Flaming Oni and Phoenicia are both in the Soulforge at the same time, and you only have 4,000 diamonds. You should think, okay, do I have 3 Nisha Metals? If you do, maybe Phoenicia is a better idea than Flaming Oni. If you don't, Flaming Oni is a better idea than Phoenicia, right? Let's say Scorpius is there. Scorpius and Sycorax. It's Scorpius and Sycorax, you don't have either one. The thing that'll make your decision is, do you have your rally? So if you have your rally, maybe you make Scorpius. If you don't have your rally, maybe you make Sycorax. Like, some things, they need something else to do their thing. Phoenicia needs her Nisha Metals. She's bougie. Scorpius needs his Urali. I mean, there's Sky Scorpion, blah, 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 but really, the meta Scorpius team is with Urali. It's the best part. I mean, you know, let's do it the other way around then. Like, if you see Urali, you probably shouldn't craft it unless you have Scorpius. Like, flip it around if you're going to say Sky Scorpion. Or whatever. And same with, like, Zul'Goth. If you don't want to... Are you going to level up Slayer, or are you going to level up Monk? You want to work on one or the other, not both. So, should I do Monk, or should I do Slayer? Well, do you have Zul'Goth? You don't? Okay, do Monk, right? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Here's Glaceon. It's either Glaceon or Tesla. Do you have King Bloodhammer? You don't? Craft Tesla. Or probably Tesla's not a good example, but you know what I mean. Some things you can make the decision based on, do you have the other thing that it needs? Except for Ironhawk. If you see Ironhawk, just get it. Don't say, well, I don't already have one, so I shouldn't get it. Yeah, you got to start somewhere with that, but that's probably the exception. That would be a terrible thing to think. I'm not going to get Ironhawk. I can only get one. Can't do nothing with that. Just get it. Hold it. Invest your diamonds in it. Put it to the side. Wait for another one. It's one of the best things in the game. A different story. I was talking about more like Flaming Oni's a borderline top 10. Scorpius is like a top 20. Phoenicia's in there in the middle between 10 and 20 somewhere. You know, I was talking about stuff like that, not the best thing like Ironhawk. I'm arguing with myself at this point. Elle said my baby account just managed to snag a lep from summoning stones as he wasn't showing up from keys. Long ways to go on that one for sure, but I have the basic pieces. That's a great point, man. Look at those summoning stones. If you don't have that leprechaun and it's not popping up for you, check them out. Green or purple summoning stones. That was a good idea there to look there. Very creative. Good thinking. All right, everybody. We're at the 20-minute warning again. I like to give a little bit of, you know, if I wait till the 5-minute warning, it's 20 minutes. 20-minute warning. It's actually like the 18-minute warning. Chat-A-thon is over. When it says 136 up there in the upper left-hand corner. Right now it says 117.51. When it says 136.00, it's over. The way to keep it going is Super Chat, Super Stickers, memberships. This is the part 3, so it's not like, oh, this sucks, nobody's giving money. Yeah, it's already happened twice and crashed twice. And we're on like our freaking 5th or 6th hour right now, so it's way further than it looks. You can make it even better. The optics of it looks like we only went like an hour and 18 right now. There's no way. It's not true, though. Stupid optics. Always making things worse when they don't need to be. Like imagine a person comes in, they haven't heard anything else, they see that it's ending at 1 hour and 30 minutes. It looks like we only went 30 minutes or something. They don't know the whole story. Like, haha, got him. I knew he would fail. 60 diamonds again. A good way to get those mythics from the Soulforge. Vault keys. Chad says Slayer class sounds like a really good defensive class. Glorf says took me freaking ages to get the Leppy, which is ironic, really, as I live in Ireland. Glorf says I kind of fell for a arc proxy, so crafted her. Now I really never use her. Lesson learned. I know, isn't that weird? She's really good. It's kind of same with me. Arc proxy, Avendra, and Lord of Slaughter. Those are always mentioned as like, if not top 10s, like very close, borderline. I think most people would call them top 10s. But I barely ever use them. I don't know. I use Sycorax, Flaming Oni, Phoenicia, more than those. That's why you can't base like top 10s on how often you use things, because in a vacuum, the potency of a Arc Proxy Avenger or a Lord of Slaughter is more than like a whatever. Or the other thing, it needs something else to, you know what I'm saying? If you factor everything, I don't know, like a Uber Doomstorm. The Professor with the 10! Thank you so much, bro! Let's fix that clock. His little guy's chuckling there. We had some good rants on this one. But it's like it seemed like as soon as I got one going, and the stream would crash. So we're on part 3 right now. First time, it was weird. We were playing Treasure Hunt. I was making fun of Treasure Hunt, and then I started playing Treasure Hunt, and then the stream crashed. Like Tiri was like, nope. You're not going to make fun of Treasure Hunt, and then I'm not letting you play it. You're crashing. I was like going hard on how Treasure Hunt sucks, and you can do anything else in the world, and you're doing better usage of your time. And then I started playing one just to like, because, and then my stream crashed, right? It's crazy. Professor says I can't stay as I'm working on a project. Hi, bye. But we'll mute and let it run. Thank you. Appreciate that. Really helps a lot, man. We were almost at the end here, so you really saved us. So what is that? 30 minutes. 30 minutes. That's nice. That's another collar pool. So we go to 206 if the PS4 lets us. I'm going to put part 3 already. I don't like that people can come and like it looks like the optics, you know. Part 3 already went 5 hours or so. There, I'm putting that in there. A little caveat. I don't like the optics of a CHAT-A-THON. It looks like we only went an hour. And I don't know if it's 5 hour. It's like plus or minus 20 minutes on that 5 hours. But either way, we've gone at least six hours and something. All right, what did Yeah, me too, Glorfindel. I mean, I have everything, so I crafted her because it was probably because I already had everything, and I like crafted her because it was the new Mythic, right? So I'm not in the exact same situation as you. But I definitely feel you, because I'm the same exact way. Have you ever seen me use her, really? I'm not a big fan of, I don't use Arc Proxy Avenger very much, but it's good. I don't use Lord of Slaughter very much. I even like Lord of Slaughter a little bit more than Arc Proxy Avenger, but I still don't use them very much. Like Tesla. Tesla's really good. For some reason, I don't use her. Centurion. Pretty good. For some reason, I don't use it. You just kind of get your own... There's other things I could be using, right? Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, my throat was getting dry. I did probably the dumbest thing you can do on a mic, and I put some gum in. Just for a minute, though, sorry. Like every other chat-a-thon, I would go the whole time and take no breaks. You know? Like a 5-minute break or whatever. The stream never crashed. Yeah, some people have stuff they like, you know? I like Sycorax. I like Flaming Oni probably higher, you know, more than he's... It's like you like something more than its actual worth. Nah, I'm still here. I'm just muting so you don't hear me chomping on this gum. I like gum a lot, by the way. I'm like crazy. I'll put like 4 pieces in my mouth at once. That's something y'all didn't know about me, probably. I'm like a... I don't know. I can eat a pack of gum in like freaking 15 minutes, probably. Everybody makes fun of me. I'll put like 4 pieces in at once. I'll eat the whole pack in like, you know, literally an hour or 2, it's gone. At least I have fresh breath most of the time, though. Or I just don't buy it. It's like when I have it, I don't know. It's like a kid with Mountain Dew. Give a kid some give them a 2-liter of Mountain Dew, they're gonna chug the whole thing. That's how I am with gum. You give me a pack of gum, I'm gonna eat all of it. As soon as those flavor wears off, put some more in. Coffin says, so I have a little over 2k diamonds, so I was wondering what's the first hero to forge? You mean like, what's the first mythic to, craft in the Soulforge? If you're asking what mythic's first one to craft in the Soulforge, kind of depends. Like with your first one, I usually give people like a break, like whatever you want. That's at least, I would make it a top 10 if you can. But like saving up for that first mythic is kind of like, you want to reward yourself. I would want you to do a top 10, but if you do like a top 20, it's no big deal. But don't do, like I was saying earlier, don't do like Phoenicia with no Nisha medals. Don't do like Scorpius with no Urali or something. But, you know, if you're going to do if I could like, I don't know, Ironhawk's probably what I would want you to craft first. But then you got to get another one, so you're not going to be able to use it right away. So, I don't know. I like High King Iron Gut because you're doing a lot of underworld work. When you're coming around, like I'm not even there yet with my new account. I've been doing the dungeon, but not every day. Like if I was playing that account every single day, first of all, I'd be higher level, and I would have more diamonds, and I probably would have crafted my first mythic already. So you kind of got to look at my level and how much I've played it, which is like once or twice a week. But I haven't got enough diamonds yet to craft a mythic. And I'm level, like, almost 300. So I'm thinking of, like, a level 400 person, maybe. Getting their first 4k diamonds, maybe. And by then, I don't know, man. I like the Wild Queen. I like Arachnian Weaver. I like the Grey King. It's like, do you want, like, a Guild War? It's probably what you need the most help with. Are you doing the Underworld and you're having trouble? Get High King Iron Gut. Are you doing Guild Wars and you need a better better option in Guild Wars? Get like the Wild Queen. Are you just trying to like clear stuff quickly and I don't know, like Arachnian Weaver's good sometimes, depending on what you're doing. It probably just depends on what you need help with. It's hard to tell somebody what their first mythic should be. Well, if you want to play it super straight and super like patient, you could get an Ironhawk and just wait for it to come around again and get your second one, and then just check out my either a top 10 mythic video or a tier list. Like I have both. I probably have multiples of both. And just pick one off of there that you like. A top 10 Mythic or a tier S or tier A Mythic. Like Flaming Oni's really good. I don't know if he's going to like change your whole game up or anything. Like no one Mythic's really going to change your whole game. Like I got Wild Queen and like I'm not even using it on my new account. Like, because I know I need to wait until I have like other stuff to put with it. And I need to like, sometimes you have to fully trait things. You might think, oh wow, I got this Mythic. If you can't fully trade it, then it's almost like you don't have it. It's better than not having it, but if you can't fully trade it, now you got this Iron Hawk and you can't get artillery support, and that's the whole thing. You're going to have to go get those too. It's kind of a disappointment sometimes. Like, ooh, I've been saving up these. I finally craft it. Oh crap, I forgot I need the trait stones too. Coffins! DC says, Sebastian, hold on. Glorfindel says, yeah, but I'm just weird. I like Shabanu and Suna. Yeah, I knew a dude that liked Suna, and he's no longer around. People come, people go. I can think of a few off the top of my head. Suna's cool. She's just really average, you know? She's not bad, she's not good. Same with Shabanu. Not everybody has to like the best Mythics. If there's a mid-range... Like, Mythics are Mythics. They're good. Even a middle-of-the-road Mythic is still good. So, Suna is still good. Shabana Vespera is still good. There might be people out there that just have Suna and they just have Shabana Vespera. They have Fallen Vaudis and Shade of Zorn and like Doomclaw. And they have Suna and they have Shabana Vespera. It might be their best Mythics. And that's still, you know, just because they're not amazing S-tier Mythics, they're still Mythics and they're still decent. This better not be crashing again. What are you saying? Beg for mercy. Did you just come all of a sudden here, I hope? Yeah, this is the third part. You're scaring me that it's crashing now, though. Because it's already happened twice. Oh, okay, good. Just like Chad got scared a second ago, I just got scared. Yeah, part 3, man. It's never happened before, and all of a sudden... Don't get me started again. That's all I talked about for the first, like, 20 minutes, is how this is ridiculous. Can't even live stream for more than a couple hours. These days. Even though we've done it 6 other times with no problems. It's annoying. But DC says, I'm missing 7 troops, 10 weapons, and 15 pets. I have 52 out of 46 team slots. Level 1443 with VIP at level 19. 7 troops, that's not bad, man. That's really good. 10 weapons is almost better. Like, weapons are harder to... Some weapons are just, like, you can't get them. Like, it was... You had to pay for it, like, 3 years ago. And then it never comes around again. Then it pops up, like, real quick for a second. And then it's gone again for years and years and years. Like, it's hard to have a lot of the weapons. Sometimes, if you're missing a bunch of weapons, it's not even your fault. So that's pretty good that you're only missing 10. 15 pets, that's really good, too. Pets are not easy to only be missing 15 pets, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's all good, man. Great job. Like, you might have more weapons than me and more pets than me. Only thing I know I have all the troops, that's all I know. Except for, like, whatever. A couple campaign troops that I can't get because I'm free to play. Glorfindel says I'm missing, Sebastian says I miss 19 troops, 40 weapons on his main account, VIP level 14. 19 troops, 40 weapons. See, that's probably me, like 40 weapons. I don't know. Glorfindel says 60 troops, level 1280, VIP level 1. Sebastian says, Hi, King Irongut. The Wild Queen are pretty useful for deep dungeons. Yeah, this is part 3, Beg. They're trying. They're trying. They want us to fail. Somebody out there, I bet you somebody that we don't like works for Spectrum, and they're just turning it off and turning it back on, turning it off. I said I'm not going to stop though, so they need to... I think they're done messing with us. Because I'm just going to keep coming back. And so are you guys, apparently. Which I appreciate. Anyway, let's get back into this here. It almost kind of broke it up for me and made it easier, but I hate it. I hate it, but it kind of did. Like, I got to go get some fresh air, drive the car. It crashed. I got to reset everything, and I don't know. Instead of going 8 straight hours, and this one's been just different all around. This chat-a-thon's just been different all around. Most of the cursed ones... Yeah, cursed weapons. I don't have any of those. Like, I could make 1 or 2, but I don't have any because I don't know what I want to do with my cursed runes. We could check mine out. I know I'm pretty good on the troops. Like, I might be missing like 5 right now, and they would have to all be either something that was in the campaign or something that just recently became available. They shook my team up again here. I think that's one of my things, like, you know, when somebody's trying to call into question, like, my account or something, that's what I say. Like, I got all the troops and I'm VIP 0. Then I like to talk about the speedrun.com bullcrap, which isn't really that impressive. Because nobody speedruns this. The new account's kind of cool, too, just having so many gems and stuff, just so early. Glorf says, we are like Big Old Brown. You keep on flushing, but we don't go away. Big Brown, flush it down. Glorf has all the cursed weapons. Nice. Never used one once, right? Those are like doomed weapons to me. It's like there might be one. I don't know. Doomed weapons are good, though. Like the other doomed weapons. There's one of each color that's good, and then the rest of them I just feel like they're same category as cursed weapons to me. Alright, let's see if I'm missing. How many I'm missing here? Oh, the dragons, of course. Ace of Wands. So this will be like a vault key acquisition later on. The dragons, of course. Either the new Broken Spire Kingdom Pass troops that I don't have yet, because I don't pay for the Kingdom Pass. And Horde Mimic, I could have this, but a lot of people don't have it, so it's not like a big deal that I don't have it. And I'm not a big Peen guy. I'll get it one day, especially because that's one of my things, like having all the troops pretty much. So I might get it one day, the Horde Mimic. Medusa, I'm not sure if she's available or not. If she's not, she's coming. She'll be available very soon. She might be available right now, but if she is, I'm kind of waiting for her to come through the Soulforge. Or if Mist of Scales comes around, one way or the other. I'm sure by the time that happens, she's out. They're not very good at communicating when things are available. Like, they'll drop a little nugget on a sidebar. Or you have to be, like, looking at the forum or something. Another, like, Broken Spire, Kingdom Pass deal. Treasure doesn't count. You get treasure, you use it, and then you don't have it. That don't count. Firax, another dragon, another tarot card, dragon, tarot card, campaign mythic, and Zenith. He was a Kingdom Pass, like, ultimate reward. He's probably pretty soon, too. Like, if I could get any of these... Dragon's not too bad, you just gotta get eggs, but it's just annoying to get perfect runs. I might get one of these eventually with the Kingdom Pass. The Horde Mimic I could get if I went and did that. The Dragons I could get. Zenith. I think Zenith and Medusa are the only two that are probably the next two I'm going to get as far as, like, diamonds and, it's probably going to be Zenith and Medusa next. Maybe a dragon. And then one of these right here. It's hard to keep track of, like, what's available and what's not. Like, I bet you one of these tarot cards I might be able to get right now. We got Ace of Wands. We got Strength. We got the World, and we got the Tower. Might be able to get one of those. Yeah, I know, and I do the scoring every week, so... Like, I've seen them before, but I haven't seen them in a long time. Because I would read that out if I was, When I do the scoring, if I see something like that, I'm going to put it on the video. And I definitely take a mental note. It's been a while, though, since they put any of them... There hasn't been anything there in a while. I think it was either, like, the World or the Tower or something was the last one, so I might be able to get that. But as you can see, everything that I'm missing is pretty much pay to win type of stuff, or not free to play, whatever you want to say. Like, I would have had the real money would be Ace of Wands, Fire Beetle, Flame Rhinex, Pyrophemus, Medusa, Strength, the Tower, the Onyx Giant, the World. All those are for money. If you take away all the money stuff, I'm only missing, like, the Dragons, the Horde Mimic, and that's it. If you take away all the money troops here, only ones I'm missing is Horde Mimic, you know, and Dragons, which everybody's missing Dragons. A lot of people are missing Horde Mimic. So that basically is what I'm talking about. If there was no money troops, I would be missing Horde Mimic and Dragons, and that's it. Alright, let's get back to the vault keys. We did the bounty in the very first part 1. We did treasure hunt in part 2, and, like, PvP and, like, adventure board and, like, new account stuff. Now in part 3, we did a new team and some vault event. Or, you know, not vault event, but vault keys. Strength and Tower are available. Well, that's good. I'm doing what I need to do right now, then. Opening vault keys. That's what I need to do anyway. So if I happen to also get those, that would be great. That makes this feel even more correct, what I'm doing right now. Sometimes you're just doing the right thing without even knowing it. 24 gem keys. How many diamonds do I got? Something like 12 or 14k. We can go look. Last I checked, it was like over 12k. I think it was like 14. And we've been doing, I've probably been getting more. I haven't been spending them, so they're just going up. We'll go take a look right now. Sebastian says, no. He says, it's like new faction troops, you have to put a reminder somewhere, yeah. DC says your speedruns are impressive because you're on console and not PC. Exactly, yeah. Everybody that has first place is on PC. Almost everybody on the whole thing is PC mobile. I forgot about that. Like, the load times are twice as long, and it's not as easy on a controller, I guess. Mostly the load times, though, I would say. Can look at it through this way. 14,835, and then you can, if you want to add my shards as well. So almost 15,000 diamonds. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. And I could have another 4,230, so 20,000. 20,000 diamonds. I could craft 5 mythics. That's why I don't do the dungeon anymore. So, yeah. 14,835 is what I have, and then I could change another whatever. So I got 19 to 20k. Holy big fat one on a bike. So when I don't do the dungeon, I do need to try to get a perfect here, though. What do you guys want to do? What number here? I'm terrible at picking. Please pick for me. I never pick the right rooms. Somebody in the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Terrible at this. By the way, 20-minute warning again. 20-minute warning. I have no idea how much we got left, if anything. The crashing and crap almost made this take longer than usual. Alright, we got a 4, we got a 5. Let's go. 4. Ah! 5. Ah! You guys. Just like everybody else. You want to see me fail. I'm just kidding. It's crashing my streams, making me pick traps. The hell? The hell, man? Kill me. 4 and 5, baby. Oh, you think that tool still works? I haven't tried it, really. I think I tried it once or twice after they said it stopped working, and I just... And then I've also tried the 145 or whatever people said, and it never works for me. I got a super recently, but or a super. I got a perfect recently, but before that, I was like on a huge dry streak. All right, hold on a sec. I'm gonna really figure it out. Now that we're super close. We're so close to the world record of chat-a-thons. Let me use a calculator. Alright, that plus that plus... Will you stop it? You suck. Come on, man. Alright, bear with me one moment. I should have just trusted myself. It's the same. Pretty good at math. Okay, so there's 23 left. So there's an hour An hour and 3 minutes left. Available to purchase, right? So that's how short we are of the record. So right now we're on 6 hours. We're gonna make it to 6.5 hours, like just short. 6 hours and 27 minutes is what we're on right now. Total. Once we get to the end of this. So there's 23 left. Which is an hour and... That's not right, is it? Hour and 9. An hour and 9. So we're at 6 hours and 21 minutes right now. Like, that's what our timer would be. If the stream was, like, didn't crash at all, the upper left-hand corner, the pinned comment would say 6 hours and 21 minutes right now. The record is 7 hours and 30 minutes. So right now we're at 6 hours and 21. The record is 7 hours and 30. Just to let you know where we stand. We got 15 minutes left here. Yeah. We got whatever. Is that? Yeah, 15 minutes left. Just letting you know where we stand, you know. Just 6 hours and 21 is where we're at. 7:30 is the record. Alright, what y'all say? Mr. Tazmaster! I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Hey, thank you so much, man. Not like long time, I've seen you, but appreciate it, bro. He was waiting up the tracks. This keeps happening. People like Elgins and like people that gave a little, yeah, here and there. Keep it going. Professor dropped in, he was probably waiting. Elgins was like, we just gotta make it a little bit further. Glorfindel was like, we just gotta get a little bit further here. And then when they made it to Professor, Funky Town's like, we just gotta make it a little bit further. So Funky Town, Glorf, and Elgins were like, we just gotta go a little bit longer, and then we'll make it to the Professor. And then the Professor will give us enough to where we can make it to Mr. Tazmaster. Mr. Tazmaster just gave us enough to where maybe we can make it to the next person. You never know. Did you think Mr. Tazmaster would come in here and give $10 right now? You never know. Oh my gosh. DC with the 5. So that's 15. How much is that? That's 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Add it up. So that's 251. Make sure you correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty good at math, but when it comes to like adding it to time, and like $1 worth 3 minutes, and there's 60 minutes in an hour, and type, you know what I mean? Like I might be screwing it up here and there. Hope not. I'm going with this though, cause that is 45 minutes worth, and you add it to 206, and that's 251. Silver Bullet! Yeah, did you see my thumbnail? I don't think I bothered this time, but the first 2 times it was the 7 train. It's our 7th chat-a-thon. Hey, I get to go down, at least. I'm not fighting that. I would rather open vault keys or something. I did the 7 train for the thumbnail. I didn't even know what that was until I typed it into Google. I guess it's a New York subway train or something. The 7 train. There's probably 7 trains everywhere. It's like saying Main Street, maybe. I don't know. Alright. Ooh. Sorry. Yeah, me too, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Is everybody ready for Christmas now? I got, daughter's birthday and then Christmas next. She wants a pig, a lifelike pig. I don't know. You ever ask your kids what they want for their birthday or Christmas and they say something crazy? Now I gotta go try to find a pig, like I guess a pig stuffed animal or toy that's kind of lifelike. That's what she wants. I don't know why. She must have saw it somewhere. The other thing, they just change, like, what they like. it changes every freaking month. Like my other ones, like into this and then not into that anymore. You can get them this, and then you're like, he's like, I don't like that anymore. It's like, I thought you was into this. Not anymore. I was way less like that. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't. I usually pick something and like stuck with it. Just ask anybody who's played Project 1999 with me. I pick a class and I stick with it. I don't jump around to 50 different classes. That's probably how I was as a child as well. I'm not gonna be like, I like anime today, tomorrow I like Care Bears, the next day I like Nirvana, the next day I like Captain Planet. I don't know. I usually pick something and I stick with it. Some people just are followers, you know what I mean? This guy likes this, now you like it. And then that guy likes that, so now you like it. I was never like that. Remember Mr. Contreras? It was more like everybody likes that, so I hate it. That was more what it was. Everybody likes this, so I hate it. That was always me. And it wasn't like I want to find the thing that... Yeah, it's not like I want to find the thing nobody likes and be cool or something. It's like, I get sick of everybody talking about the thing, and everybody they all watch the thing, and the thing, and the thing, and it's like, I hate that thing. Mr. Taz says, we have been putting Christmas lights up and still going to put more up tomorrow. We put our tree up. It wasn't like super hard, but I'm not like, I didn't go Paul Bunyan a tree and then like carry it. Yeah. It was already pretty much done. Like I just pulled it out and put it up. I should act like I Paul Bunyaned it. Went out in the woods. I put up my Christmas tree. Got my axe out. Went to the woods. Fought a wolf. I had to fight a wolf. I got lost. Hansel and Gretel. You know what I'm talking about? Chop it down. Bring it back. I didn't even have my car. I just carried it on my back. Both ways uphill in the snow. And then I made the Christmas lights by hand. I blew the glass. I know how to blow glass. Blew them up. Blew my own glass. Made some ornaments. Made them myself. Some fire. Put some fire in some blowed up glass and made a... I don't know what I'm talking about, but I did it. And then I made it snow outside, and I put some snow on there. I said, you better snow or I'm going to punch you, and it snowed. I said I was going to beat up the weatherman, so it snowed outside. Put some snow on my tree. Then I caught an angel. I caught me an angel, I put it on the top of the tree. Now I got a Christmas tree, and it was easy. It was easy because I cut the tree myself, caught the angel, made my own stuff, blew the glass, made the own fire. I was the first one that I invented fire. Who likes to hang lights on a house? That would suck. That's like moving. That probably sucks. Mr. Taz, was it hard? Did you have to like get on the ladder and hang them and stuff? I did that before. I've done that before. I remember. Something you do, but it's like not like you're super excited. Like I'm never like super excited to mow the grass or help somebody move. Heck yeah. You got a younger roommate to make do the climbing up and down the ladder? Nice. Elle says, no surprise that I'm exactly the same. I've always been guilty of that. If anything gets really popular, I hate it by default. Yep. You don't do Christmas, no point. I'm not a fan, no kids. Cats don't care. Cats don't care about nothing, right? I have to do Christmas because kids. You know? Otherwise, I probably will. I don't know. I might not. I don't know if I'm like a Scrooge or something, but if I didn't have kids, I don't know. It's like you don't know if you're a Scrooge if you have kids, because you like have to. So you're not sure. Am I the Grinch? I'm not sure. I have kids, so I have to do it either way. And I can definitely get into the spirit and stuff. Like, I'll sing some Mariah Carey. All I want for... Haven't I already done that joke? Do the same joke, double joke. That's what we call it. Old double joke. Old triple joke. It's when your kid does the funny thing and then they do it again. And like it was funny the first time. But then they do it again. And it's not as funny. And then they do it again. And then nobody laughs. And then they do it again. You're like, stop doing that. And they do it again. It's because you laughed that first time. So now they're like, you're going to keep doing it. It's that triple joke, double joke. It's just, that's like me. My Mariah Carey. Christmas time with Mariah. That's what we call a double joke, triple joke. Anybody have kids and they do that? It's funny. Like the first time it's funny, dude. Like legit. Like you laugh. Whatever they do, it's funny. Like they do a 360 fart or something and you're like cracking up. But then they do another 360 fart like right away. You're like, that was funny the first time. Ha! And they do it again. 3 times. 360 fart. Like, the first time was funny. The second time was like, it's kind of funny. Third time, done it 3 times now. Starting to stink in here. The fourth time, 5 minutes, it's like back to back to back to back. 360 fart. Fourth time, you're like, come on, man. Stop farting, it stinks. It's not funny anymore. It's called triple joke. They got that one laugh, so now they're gonna do it every time. They're gonna keep going until like you get mad. I think all kids do that. Papa Willie, look at me. Drive by somebody else's kid. You're like standing outside just chilling. Somebody else's kid rides by on their bike. Popping a Willie looking at you. You're like, hey, good job, Going, Willie. It's pretty good. Popped a Willie. He's like, yeah. Comes back around, does it again. Pops a Willie. Looking at you. You're like, woo. Yeah. Did that again. Good job, buddy. Comes by again. Well, pop a Willie. Lands on your foot. Like, man. The kid won't stop popping willies over here. Getting on my nerves now. First time it's not even like, it's somebody else, it's just a willy. You're just like, hey, good job, buddy. You don't really care that much. You're just like encouraging them. And then they do it 50 times until it's annoying, and then they're like landing on your foot. And it's because you said that one time, you're like, yay, good job, buddy. If you do that, they're coming back. They're making laps. They're going to do like 10 willies. They're going to pop 10 willies on you. And get closer and closer. They're not going to be looking at the road, and one time they're going to like crash. And you're like, that's when you can't laugh, and you really want to. The cat, he like ate shit hard. Like this kid. Eats shit hard. Now you can't laugh. You gotta go like, make sure he's okay. That's because he popped like 20 willies. Because you went, yeah, good job, buddy, that one first time. And he had to like triple joke it up. Do like 20 of them. So you pretty much made that kid crash his bike and eat shit by saying, good job, buddy. If you never said that, he wouldn't have popped 20 willies and like wrecked. So the moral of the story is, I'm just kidding, I don't know. Halloween decorations. Glorf says I'm no fan of Christmas either. Take it or leave it. Mr. Taz loves Christmas time. Elle says I still have the Halloween decorations up and they're staying up for Christmas too. That's cool. Mr. Taz says I start listening to nothing but Christmas music after Thanksgiving. Glorf says just seeing all those people going into debt unnecessarily makes me cringe. DC says Sinnycool sings Life's Wonderful Things. All I want for Christmas is a CHAT-A-THON, baby. Sad Consumer Fest. Glorf says my house is no Mariah or Whitney zone. However, Slade is very welcome. Oh yeah, I remember that. Taz says, oh, me and my roommates usually spend no more than around 50 on each other, so we don't spend too much. DC says, my guilty pleasure Christmas song is Harry Connick Jr.'s Must Have Been Old Santa Claus. Play it till you hate it. Yeah, you guys, like, said a song that you thought I should know, and then I didn't know it. I remember, like, we talked, yeah. I probably do know it, but I don't know it type of deal. We was all Mariah all day. Except for the classics, like Jingle Bells, Rudolph, Santa got ran over by a reindeer and all that. Grandma, whatever it is. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Little Drummer Boy. Yeah, Christmas, like, the best part is, like, getting off work or whatever, right? And then the job gives you the turkey. You was hoping for the $500 bonus, but they gave you the turkey. And give you that, and it's whatever you don't like. If you like ham, if you don't like ham, they give you a ham. If you don't like turkey, they give you a turkey. If you don't like chicken, they give you a chicken. And you're expecting $500 or $1,000 bonus. You get the damn ham. 120 gems. Chad's grandma loves Mariah Carey. My mom loves Mariah Carey, I guess. That's who made me listen to it. When I was a wee lad. Tim says he's done with it. I always wait too long to, like, buy, you know, go shopping. I'm that guy. I'm like the last minute shopper. Even with someone else, like, here, like, saying we gotta go soon, we gotta go, we gotta do it. Like, you know, got like 4 weeks. Like a week later, on, we got like 3 weeks, we gotta go, we gotta do it. Like, we got like 3 weeks still. We'll do it in like a week or so. Oh, you said we'd go this week. It's 2 weeks left. Come on, there's not gonna be anything left. Okay. I'll wait till like 2 weeks left. Some people buy crap like before Halloween. They're buying their stuff. Ugh. Thinking ahead. Oh, Guildmaster. I thought you said Grandma. Your GM. Well, it's because we were saying Grandma got run over by a reindeer, and then you said that, and then I made it Grandma. They do not gift anything anymore. Mr. Taz says my Christmas presents were bought back in August and September. Nice. It's good. My thing is like they change what they want every day. So if I bought something back in August, they would hate it because they wouldn't want it anymore. That's the thing. Like I was saying earlier, it all wraps back around. They all love anime, and then they all don't like anime. So if I bought anime in August, they're going to have a terrible Christmas when they get all this anime stuff, and now they hate it. You almost have to wait closer. Unless you're buying... Of course you can be smart and buy stuff that just doesn't. Like, everybody needs this, everybody needs that, everybody would want that. Like, yeah. But if you're going to get them exactly what they want, like, they want this game... I want this game right here, and that if I don't get that game, I'm gonna be mad, right? And you buy it, and then that's August, and then by freaking December, they hate that game and they want a different game. So it's hard. The smartest thing would probably be buy the stuff that you know, like clothes or stuff that they can't hate. Buy as much of that as you can, and then like wait till 3 or 4 weeks before, and then get the other stuff that changes every day. That's my excuse anyway, and it's legit. I don't want to be like, because it's happened, of course, it's happened. Like, I've bought stuff a few weeks early, and then that was something they didn't even like anymore, all of a sudden. I'm like, dude, all this stuff is still, like, in the shrink wrap. You haven't even tried it. You haven't even looked at it. He's like, yeah, I didn't like it anymore after, yeah. I used to like that, like, a year ago. And it's still, like, in the shrink wrap. Never even viewed. Boy, I love anime. Get them, like, 5 anime DVDs, anime poster. And then you go, like, 6 months later, you go in their room, and he's still sitting there all wrapped up. They never even watched it. $12.12. We got plenty of time right now, y'all. No stress. 40 minutes. Oh, shit. Beg says I used to get $50 grocery store gift certificate, then 1 year they gave a roll of aluminum foil. Yeah. That's how it goes, dude. It makes you, like, used to it and think you're gonna get the... Yeah? That's what happened to me, too. I was working for this one company, and 1 year we got, like... I don't know, like a $50 or whatever. We got $50. The next year we got, like, $100. The next year we got, like, $500. And then the next year we got a turkey. It's like, where's my... $1,000 like, where's my 500? And they don't even tell you. So they gotta know you're expecting something. You gave me 50, and then you gave me 100, and then you gave me 500, and now it's time to get my bonus again. I'm not. Would it be dumb to think I'm getting at least $500 bonus? You gave me 50, then you gave me 100, then you gave me 500. Like, if we go with the trend, you're gonna give me like 1,000. Bonus. Like, everybody in the company, not just me. Like, everybody got the same thing. Everybody was pissed. And all of a sudden you get a turkey. Like, you don't even need the damn thing. Like, you already have one, and what are you gonna do with it? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I don't want, $500 was just annoying. I'm glad we didn't get that this year. Thank you for the turkey. 500 was just annoying. I'm glad we didn't get that this year. Who? Nobody likes that. Nobody likes money. I'd rather have a turkey. I have to go cook it. To put it in the oven for 1,000,000 hours. I was probably like a single dude at the time too. I don't remember. I remember it like sucked. Like I never even made it. I like probably threw it in the parking lot or something. Throw it on the roof. Hide it in the bathroom or let it stink. Put it up in the vent, you know? Ceiling where you can like lift the ceiling and move it aside and then like put your turkey up there and then you close it. Give them their turkey back. It'll be a present next week. It's like burning the popcorn in the microwave on purpose. Put your turkey up in the ceiling tiles. DC says, ever hide the gifts so well you had to buy backups? My mom did that one year, said our... Hey, that's a good thing. That's a good idea. Say that the first ones are way better. Moved house in August, found a bag of presents. I've seen like grandparents do that for sure. Like you go to their house and you like find this, you're like, what's this? And they're like, oh, those are presents we bought for so and so. Like, you're like, why does it say 2017 or you know, why does it say 2010 on it? Like, oh, we just forgot to give them to them. We never saw them or whatever. Mr. Taz says, well, just keep it for 20 years and then resell it for double what you pay for. That's most everything these days. Like any toy. If you just like kept it and never opened it or played with it and just saved it for like 20 years. That's what everybody thought like back in the day. Like save your baseball cards. They're going to be worth money. And most of them really weren't. But then other stuff would have been. You like saved your action figures or you're like... Imagine like you saved your Star Trek crap or your Star Wars crap or whatever. Be worth a ton of money. Video games are like killer. If you had like a certain NES game right now, it'd be worth a ton of money. And everybody's like, save them baseball cards. They're going to be worth a lot of money. And they're like, video games are the devil. You're going to rot your brain out. Like, crack them in half and throw them in the garbage. And they're probably worth way more than like that freaking old junk wax piece of crap card that ain't worth nothing that they made 1,000,000 of. Video games are going to rot your brain out. This one right here is worth $1,000. This piece of crap card that they made 8,000,000 of is worth $0. Oh, thank you, Mr. Taz, for the 10. See, I keep forgetting how much is left. I think that's about it, really. You know? I think that's about it. I don't know. $10 plus 10. That's 20. There might be like a couple bucks left. I think DC, maybe. I don't know. Let's just call it there. It's going to be like... No matter what, it's gonna be weird to figure it out. So I don't know if we can say we tied it or something. That way we didn't. I don't know, y'all. Maybe a little bit more, if you want to make sure. It's been a whole cluster, and I don't know when it's supposed to. I don't know. But thank you, Mr. Taz. Appreciate it. So that would be another 30 minutes. Which would be 3:23? Is that right? Is that way off? Another 30 minutes. Is that right? 3:23? Why am I saying that? It's 3:21. Why did I say 3? I must have saw a 3 somewhere. 3:21, right? That's 9 minutes. And then you got 21, so 3:21, yeah. Technically, if you add up all the time, including the break, and we probably broke the record, but I don't know, like, if there was a stickler out there, they could say, well, I took a 20-minute break or whatever. Yeah, I wish you kept your garbage. Everybody, if anybody, I feel like anything, if you kept all your stuff from when you were a kid, one of them is worth a bunch of money. Something you had was worth a bunch of money. Maybe not everything, but something you had. I sold my crap like a little bit too soon. If I had waited like 5 more years, I'd have been crazy. These video games that I had and stuff that are worth $1 million now, like RPGs and stuff, kills me. Regrets. Regrets, y'all. If I would have waited like 5 more years, like 2, it was really close. It was more like 2 years. If I would have waited like 2 more years. That's how my life is, though, you know? Crashing chat-a-thons, selling crap that's worth a ton of money like 2 years too early. Or 2, whatever. Like 1 year. It was nuts. Like, man, because I got a decent amount for some of them, and then, like, they just went crazy out. Like, dang, man. It's annoying. It's like you sell a stock, and then it goes up, like, big time. If I would have held that stock for another frickin' month. You lost yours in a house fire? I was lucky, like, my mom saved all my crap. Like, I always told her, like, throw it away, I don't care, throw it away, I don't care. And she just kept saving it and saving it and saving it. And then one day she gave it all to me, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of crap. Like, I don't want this crap, so I started selling it. Now I regret some of it. You still have your baseball cards, man? You probably have some good ones, though, because, like, the years that I was all the crappy years. Like the 90s. Was all that crap. It's not worth anything. You're like a few years older than me, I think, so you probably have some older ones. You gotta either have like really old ones or like really new ones. Like the 90s are the crappy years. Unless you have like very, very, very specific ones that are like errors. Like even like, hey, you had a Barbie or something. Like, bunch of money. Oh yeah, dude, Magic the Gathering. I didn't have those, but I know they're worth a lot. A lot of my buddies like played that. I never got into it. I wish I would have. I used to like kind of chill nearby while they were playing. Gotta be playing some, I don't know, some sort of video game. Probably some sort of video game while they were playing Magic the Gathering. I never knew what was going on, but it looked cool. Box of Pogs and Slammers. Those are almost coming back around. I think they're still like not worth anything, but that's funny. Pogs and Slammers. Who remembers that? Mr. Taz, Alpha and Beta. Glorf says I have all the fighting fantasy game books from the late 80s. DC says, pretty sure the Pokemon cards I gave to my buddy paid for his first house and his spanking new Cadillac. My kids didn't want them. I should have known better. I feel like that happened to me with something. I think my mom gave me like my brother's stuff too. And he said it's all good. And then something was worth a lot of money that he had. And like, bro, are you sure? He's like, I don't care about that stuff. Those cards today are worth over $500,000. That's what I'm talking about. And you never would have thought. And it's not the crap you think, it's the other crap. Like I said earlier, like it's the video game, the RPG video game. That's the ones that's worth thousands, not the 1990 something King Griffey Jr. card. That's worth like $2 or $3, and the RPG game's worth like 1,000. They're telling you the games are gonna rot your brain out though, and to save them cards. Here's a full set of the worst set ever. That's worth like $10 today. Yeah, I might just call it at the, you know, when nobody, like, failed or broke a record or didn't break a record today, we'll just, I hope next time's better and, like, on my end with the technical difficulties so we can actually not be all confused, and I'll call it a success today for sure. Other than me and my technical... What would you guys do? Nobody ever knows what to, like, call my internet? Should I call my internet? I've tried others. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I've called them before and they like did something and it did fix it for a little bit, but then I don't know if like my neighbors do things and then it sets me back, and maybe they call and like I don't know. We need like an internet expert. Streaming internet PS4 expert. Or OBS laptop expert. YouTube streaming. There's never none around to consult with. Only person I consult with is Google. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Just put it down to experience. It was fun either way. Yeah, I know. Look me up on... yeah. I got 6,000 subscribers and 20 people come to my live streams. You better know who I am. I always wanted to like break my record of like how many people came to a live stream. Like my record's like 60... It's like 66 or something. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. It's been a while. These days we're lucky to get like 30 or 40. Way back in the day we had like 60 something one time. I've had 60 something before, I've had 50 something before, I've had like 40 something before. Not very good at that part. I'm good at like, you know, a few people. I can get really close with a few people, not good at like getting 100 people to come to a live stream. I'm like a acquired taste. People don't show up and like automatically like, ooh, I gotta stay for this 100%. They hear like the Hummer following the train and blah blah blah, and they're like, get out of here. And they're like, whatever, I'm out of here. What is this? The kid popping the willy and blah blah blah. Like, screw this. Just advertise it as the first live stream trilogy. Yeah. Yeah, I did it on purpose. That's right. We did it on purpose, dude. It was the trilogy. It was like Lord of the Rings or something. It was like Back to the Future. I put that on the other day and I didn't watch it. I went to the guide of a TV, and I was flipping through the guide at somebody else's house. And I put on Back to the Future 2, and then I just walked away. I wanted them to watch it. You ever do that? Somebody else's TV, just put on something and you walk away? I don't know why. It's Back to the Future too. You're messing with my money business. Don't play with my money. Do you know who I am? Sinnycool. Talking to them. Yeah. You're like, shut up. Or they get real scared and I can convince them somehow that... Just do some good acting. Act like I got millions. Got millions of people watching every day. I dare you not to turn my internet up. We're gonna cancel your whole company. We're gonna, people be coming to your house and picketing out front. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna call and be like, you know, I need this to have priority. I don't know if that's possible. Or whatever. I don't know what they did last time. They made some mumbo jumbo about like all the different people that live around here and how many, you know, it's terrible. The internet sucks because there's so many people using the same company or something. I don't know. You pay for it, you try to use it, and then it goes down twice while you're trying to use it. Like, it's not working as intended. It'd be like you're taking a shower and then the water goes off in the middle of the shower. Why do we accept that? Why do we accept the internet going down? It's like you're taking a shower and the water goes off. So then you're like about to get out of the shower and then it just turns back on and sprays you in the side of your head. You take a dump and you can't flush it. Your boy, just, you know, that's how it is. The water just, you know, sometimes stops working. It's like the internet. Sometimes it just stops working. There's too many people using it at the same time. That never happens with like water. Everybody flush their toilet at the same time and then your toilet don't work? What kind of bull crap is that? They're probably just making that crap up. Cable? Everybody's using the cable. What's the difference? Oh, I can't watch Days of Our Lives because there's too many people watching it right now. And I'm watching it. You know, this guy's about to get out of jail and get this girl pregnant. And, like, they're going to get married and stuff. And, like, oh, there it goes. Can't watch it now. Oh, it's back on. I missed, like, 10 minutes. That's just the cable. Just happens. It's like the water in the shower. The water just goes off randomly, you know? Like, you're taking a shower, rub-a-dub-dub, you get some soap in your armpits, and wash rub-a-dub-dub in your hair with the shampoo, and then the water just goes off, you know? It's what always happens. So you're about to get out, and then it just turns right back on, sprays, yeah. You got the curtain open and everything. It just turns on randomly and shoots out the curtain. That's how everything's supposed to work. You drive your car, driving around, it just stops working all of a sudden. You just sit there and wait. Just wait till it comes back. Duh. That's how everything's supposed to work. Just like the internet. Using it and it just shuts off and it stops working. And you just gotta wait. Even though you pay for it. Why do we accept that? Nothing else is like that. You don't drive your car around and just expect it to shut down every once in a while. Hey, just driving my car, you know. Oh, there it goes. There goes my car. Stop working. Gotta turn it on, turn it back off. Wait a minute. Too many people using the car right now. Duh. Duh, it's too many people using it at the same time. It's just like the water. It's annoying. Yeah, my mechanic does my internet as a side job. That's funny. Probably. Trying to screw me into paying more somehow, of course. Oh, you want it to work all the time? You gotta pay extra. The doohickey. Your doohickey's not working. You gotta pay extra for the doohickey. Otherwise, it just shuts off, you know, every once in a while. All of a sudden, with no warning. You know, everybody. It happens to everybody all the time. They always... It just is what it is. It's the internet. You gotta buy the extra doohickey if you want it. If you want your internet that you pay for to stay on all the time, you gotta buy this extra thing. Why do you think it would stay on all the time just because you're paying for it? That's bull. That's dumb. Why would that be? That don't make no sense. Tell me that makes sense. That don't make no sense at all. You pay for it and then it stays on all the time. That don't make sense. It's got to go off sometimes. You know, like you go to sleep. You go to sleep at night, right? You go off sometimes, so the internet goes off sometimes. Dummy. Like nighttime and daytime. Sometimes it's nighttime, sometimes the internet's off. Sometimes it's on. Who cares if you pay for it? I'm paying for it right now as it's crashing and taking down my stream. Thank you. I'm glad I paid you. I'm Sinnycool. DC says server's down. Have you tried rebooting? That was the problem. It rebooted in the middle of my stream. Dang it, Bobby. You done broke your doohickey. Gonna need a new one. DC said I watched Granny Gems, but never heard of Sinnycool. Them's fighting words. Yeah. It'd probably be a different name these days. He's like, I'm like, I play Gems of War online. I have a live stream. He's like, have you seen the new Mythic that does 1,000 armor? It's the best one ever. Oh, that's when I'd want to fight right there. I know who you're watching. The new best Mythic ever with the, yeah, Scorpio or whatever. Leo. They're all the best new one. It's like you when you talk about something and then somebody brings up something that you hate. You like baseball or something, but you hate the Mets. You're like, yeah, baseball, it's like my favorite sport. This or that and this team. And then they're like, yeah, I watch the Mets. This or that and this thing. You're like, the Mets, bro. The Mets. Hate the Mets. Yeah, did you see that one video where the best Mythic ever gets 1,000 armor? Yeah, and the one before that, that was the best Mythic ever. And the one before that too, the best Mythic ever too. And then the one before that too, that was the best Mythic ever too. Did you see that too? I saw that. It's crazy. Gems of War people, man, they're just putting out the best Mythic every single time. They got it. They're on a roll. Fly across the table, strangle. Can't be. It's not possible. Can't always be the best one. And they're not all the top 100, like Beg said. I'm gonna start putting that in. Top 100 Mythic. Act like that's like amazing. This one here is a top 100. You will never see anything else like it. If you're not first, you're last, Ricky Bobby. Remember how I go crazy at the end of these? That happens like every time. I get like a little headache, my brain gets a little foggy. I get a little bit grumpy, even though I was already grumpy, like it just goes in cycles. Get a little crazier. Go hungry, thirsty. Been talking for 7 hours now or something. Don't even know how long. Get the mechanic and then I just keep talking like that. Dang it, Bobby. Do the mechanic or something and then you just keep talking like that for the rest of the time. Where are we at? 3:21. All right. 40 minutes left. Let's go. So that's cool. I got a new team to maybe show. Let me know, man. I like it. If I can come up with the right name and the right thumbnail and everything, I think that one will do well. I gotta do my part. Maybe mess with it a little, see if I can. I still think it's good enough to go. It's good to go. You seen with the other one, you can't just say like look, new team Moon Mage, you know, you gotta say something like new quick clear, best ever type of, you know what I mean? You got a little hook, a little draw. Hook them in, draw them in, whatever. Mega powers. A movable object versus the whatever. Glorf says, either way, it's your piston rings, buddy. Replace them on your car and it fixes your internet. Everyone knows that, Billy Bob. Has anyone ever seen Viva La Dirt League parroting video game playing? I've definitely seen Viva La Dirt League. I don't know if I've seen that one, though. I've seen, like, all of them. I don't know which one you're talking about. Like, PUBG and stuff, like, they do all kinds of, like, Witcher and PUBG and, NPC Man and all that. Yeah, I like those. Alrighty. Alright, I need a big gem drop. That's what I need. I need a big gem drop. And I need to do these battles faster. Leprechaun. Zul'Goth. Fireblade. I want gems. SNL stole Sinnycool's Dragon Egg crack joke for Chappelle's Game of Thrones House of Dragons parody. Somebody stole it on the forums, too. Excuse me. Except for I wasn't mad at it because they did a great job and they kind of did their own thing with it. So I'm not like... Just because I could technically say somebody copied off of me, that doesn't always make me mad. Because they did such a good job and they changed it up just enough on the forums that it would... Like, and maybe they didn't even see my... Like, maybe they didn't. Like, it was so good, like, maybe they didn't. Like, that... If I can think that... If I can think, like, there's some sort of doubt whether or not they copied it or not, like, maybe they didn't, because it's almost, it's pretty, it's like their own thing, and they changed it up quite a bit. Then whether they did or didn't, like, it's fine, even if they did. Because they changed it so much, it's almost, can't even really tell. I thought it was funny. It's just when you, like, just, same words, same process, same, that's annoying when it's like copy. No thought. Yep. Dragon eggs equals crack. If you're mad about it, then you're still addicted. Down goes your gems. Down the toilet. Unless you get lucky, but you know how it is. Like, people buy scratch-off tickets. Some people get lucky. Then 50 other people buy scratch-off tickets, and they all lose their life savings. Just because that one guy in your guild got 5 different dragons with his dragon eggs doesn't mean... That's like buying a bunch of scratch-off tickets because you heard one guy won. Like, I know this guy in real life who got a scratch-off, and now he gets like $10,000 a month for the rest of his life. Doesn't mean I'm going to go buy a scratch-off until I get that. Yeah, I'm not going to just buy a bunch of scratch-offs and go broke because I know a guy in real life that did that. Because it's not going to happen. It's a waste of money. So just because that one guy in your guild got Diamantina, or maybe he's got like 4 or 5 different dragons, and his first 5 eggs were different dragons, good luck. That ain't going to happen to you. Most likely. It's like more likely that you're going to get repeat dragons. You get 3 of the dragons, and they're all, every time you open an egg, you can get equal chance of getting 6 different ones. As soon as you get 4 of them, like, it's more likely you're going to get a repeat than a not repeat. As soon as you got 4 of them. And or when you get 3, it's just as likely that you're going to get a repeat as not get a repeat. So the closer you get, the harder it gets. So it might all be all fine and dandy on your first 3 or 4. And that's the worst part about it, because you're so close. But it gets harder the closer you get. There's probably a person out there that has 4 of the different dragons, and they're still buying Dragonite and buying Dragonite, and they keep getting the same ones, because they only need 2, so they're so close. That just entices you to, like, really keep buying and buying and buying and buying. And that's their strategy. And then they're gonna end up spending real money on gems or something, and that's their ultimate goal. Run you dry, so you all of a sudden here comes a guild event, and you're like, oh crap! All of a sudden, I have no gems. If I don't do this guild event, they're gonna kick me out. I have to buy gems with real money, because if I don't, I'm getting kicked out of my guild. But think back a week or 2 ago when you're buying Dragonite and buying Dragonite and buying Dragonite. That's the reason. Probably should have stopped a couple weeks earlier. You're on your 4th or 5th one or 6th one, yeah? That's even worse. Even more of a reason to stop. Because you're probably going to get a repeat. When you only got 1, most likely you're going to get a different one. When you got 2, you're probably going to get a different one. The closer you get to having all 6, the more you want to, but the most likely you're going to get a repeat. It's almost better to not get close. Because the closer you get, the more you're going to want to buy it. So I kind of stopped pumping my brakes when I had like 1 or 2. So I know if I get like 4 or 5, I'm going to want that last one. I'm going to keep blowing all my gems, trying to get that last one. And eventually they're going to probably change the way it's done, and you're going to have a different way to get them, or easier way to get this or that, Dragonite or eggs or whatever. They're going to change it. So then it's really like, then what? You blew all your gems. Maybe you got Diamantina eventually, but you had to like buy gems with real money. You had to blow all your gems, bought gems with real money. Blew all your gems, bought gems with real money. Eventually, finally, you got Diamantina. A week later, they change it all, and it's way easier to get. And then everybody's got it. So you've spent a ton of money for that 1 week of peen where you had Diamantina. And you gotta buy the damn rings too and everything. You don't even, there's more to it than just the dragons. You gotta buy those rings. I'm just not interested. Same like the Horde Mimic Mythic. Like, that was cool for a week or 2. I tried. I'm not gonna sit, I mean that one's better though, because you can get tokens. That one's better just because while you're doing it, you're doing something else that's productive. To get Dragonite, you have to, like, spend a resource. I mean, you can get a perfect run, I guess, but just the act of buying it. Like, there's no, like, extra chance at a Horde Mimic that you can buy. I guess it's not the same. They should do that.
They can make a lot of money. The people that don't have it. Like, let's say you get a mimic chest, and before you fight it, you can buy like an extra try at it or something. Just costs like 300 gems. Or if you don't get it, you get a Horde Mimic chest, you fight it, you don't get the Horde Mimic Mythic. It says, want to try again? 300 gems. You say yes, and then you get to fight that battle again and try again, and it might be, gives you a chance again. So I've always said they're going to add like something into the actual battles that you can buy one of these days. I'm just waiting for it to appear. Something in this screen right here. Like, there's nothing right now. You can buy nothing right here in this screen. It's going to happen one day, though. There's going to be like something popping up over here, over there, where you can buy something. Whatever. I don't know what, but I just know it's going to happen one day. Might be a year or two from now, but one of these days, you're going to be able to buy stuff inside of battles with real money. Maybe not for money either. Maybe for gems. Like, oh, you're about to lose? Here, do this for 500 gems. We'll resurrect one of your slots for 500 gems right now. You're about to lose? Pops up on your screen. Gain 1,000 magic right now. Just 500 gems. Resurrect all your lost heroes. Something like that. I don't know. That's like the only spot. Everywhere else there's something to buy. Put the Dragonite down. It's not worth it. Guildmates, don't let other guildmates fall prey to the Dragonite madness. I'm telling you. A lot of people are going to be like, they probably already stopped, right? Most people. They either ran out of gems, or they got Diamantina, or they stopped. But if you're still doing it right now, you're going to thank me one day if you stop. So stop. If you're still doing it, just stop. Nobody has to know that you're still buying Dragonite in the dungeon. You can just stop right now and act like you weren't doing that. Unless you're a super high level player with a million gems. Like, there's always an exception. Like, what else are you going to do with your gems? You might as well buy Dragonite. Like, if you got over 20,000 gems, go for it. Most people don't. The super high level players, they're called 1%ers for a reason. Because there's 99% of the people don't have... Yeah? It's the whole reason you're a 1%er. Doing things that most people can't do. Have things most people don't have. I'm not a 1%er. I'm like a 5%er. Mr. Taz says, I want to get a debate. What is the best way to get gold in this game as of right now? Vault event. Iron Hawks. Iron Hawks with the greed. 2 Iron Hawks with greed, and then get you a bunch of vault keys. And then open them up. Everything combined in that strategy should get you the most gold out of anything. L says, just finished my hideous slog of a workday and have to head out to the supermarket now for some shopping horror instead. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Alright, good luck. You guys still probably don't have Black Friday though, huh? But good luck anyway. Shopping always crazy. Thanks for being here this whole time. L came at like the beginning of the stream, like arrived. Koala, what up? Finally, let's get all up and close personal with Cinny. Make sure your armor is 100% gold too. Yep. That or Death Knight armor, like, you know. Mini Mimic. You can definitely do like gold farming teams outside of vault events. But the goal is to go so hard in the vault event that you have so many vault keys that you don't have time to gold farm. And you're spending all your time opening the vault keys that you got from the vault event. So you should never have time to gold farm if you're gold farming right. Anybody ever said it that way? I don't think so. If you're gold farming right, you shouldn't have time to gold farm. Because you should be opening gold vault keys like I'm doing right now. This takes a minute. But you can get plenty of gold from doing it. Plus you're getting gold as you're going for the keys. See, look at that. Nothing else I do in this game. Whether it's whatever, some weird troop that they're going to say is the best gold farming troop in the game. They'll put a picture up of some gold troop that not even the best gold farming troop in the game, and they'll say, best gold farming team ever, brand new, wow woo! It's not true though. Once again. Got this much gold from one battle. You know what I'm saying? 76,800 gold. This is way more productive than whatever gold troop that they now say is the best whatever because they want views on a video. Peasants, the new gold. I'm just going to start making shit up and putting out videos, you know? Peasants, the new best gold farming troop in the game. Wow, woo! Just make up a crazy number of how much you can get per battle. I got a video I'm gonna make like that, but it's like a true one, but it's also like kind of tongue-in-cheek, like make fun of that kind of, you know. I need to do it. Look at that, another, right? 43,000 gold. So in between two battles, I just got 100,000 gold, and each battle only took me like what, 10 minutes max, less than that most likely. So opening vault keys is the way to go. 100,000 gold in like less than 10 minutes. No matter how big your number is on per battle with any other team, you can't get that much that fast. When's the next vault event? I don't know. I gotta do the spoilers. And I'm doing this instead right now. I can look it up, though. I guess it's not this month, or I would have done the CHAT-A-THON. Top 5 Mythics to medal. Phoenicia. High King Iron Gut. I don't know. I don't know after that. I have to keep looking. But those are the first two, for sure. You got to kind of see what kind of, are they a War Master or blah, blah, blah. What stat do they get? Will that stat benefit them? Kind of just have to look at. Hey, your boy LaCroix, how's it going? Those are two for sure, though. Definitely Phoenicia. Anytime somebody asks that, it's like, Phoenicia and High King Iron Gut for sure. Do you have them medaled? If the answer is no, then like you don't need to know the other three, really. Because those are the two most important. If you got them both golded, though, like, I need to figure out the next one so I can tell you the next one. But if you don't have both those golded, it really doesn't matter what the other ones are, because those are the first two you should probably do. Phoenicia and High King Iron Gut. And even those, like, you know, it's like meddling only gives you a little bit of stats. Like, is it going to make too big of a difference? But anyway, you should. Glorf says, so that makes Cedric Sparky Pants the best troop I don't know. I might have said that a long time ago for the Vault event. I remember saying that the gold farming team was one of the best teams in the game. That was before we had Nomapalooza. And it still is. Like, you could definitely use that for... I still use it. Skeleton Key team. Kind of contradicting myself a little bit here, aren't I? But, like, you have this... And it was true when it was true, and then this came out, and now it's not true anymore. It's like when you put videos out, and like they're correct when they came out, and then like over time, if you go watch one of my videos from 3 years ago, it might not be correct anymore because now we have this and that, so that's not the best thing anymore. But yeah, like if you're just like you want so much gold, like you want to be Scrooge McDuck, like dive in it and swim in it and stuff, you could do your Skeleton Key team on everything possible in between vault events. Open all your vault keys. Like anytime you're doing adventure board or dungeon or a pet, or you could use your gold farming team. Like other things you have to do. Like force it in there. Got 24 gem keys, baby. Yeah, dungeon rework and dragon eggs. Oh, that's true, that's true. No vault without the Cedric. Yep. I was thinking the other way, like the Cedric on the Skeleton Key team for some reason. So yeah, Cedric is the best gold farming troop in the whole game. Whether you're getting rewards from his drops in the vault, or you're using him in the Skeleton Key team. Everything, it's just like with Souls, it's mostly Ferris Ra or whatever. Or it used to be, at least. They should make like a, I don't know. I was gonna say, they should make like a Ferris Ra Cedric type of thing. Or you kill Cedric and you kill Ferris Ra and you get a bunch of souls. That'd be cool. Not that we need that anymore, but they should have did that way back in the day. That'd have been cool. Like Cedric's the best way to put him. You put him on your team and you kill him. Both ways he gives you gold. I don't know. My brain's starting to turn to mush. This is the time of the stream where I start making weird noises and fall out of my chair. By the way, if you're just getting here, we went more than 3 hours. We've had 3 different live streams. I've crashed twice, so we're actually pretty deep in, like on something like 6 or 7 hours right now. And I'm about to call it because we've had technical difficulties today, but we did get pretty close. It's just hard to tell anymore with the crazy stuff that happened today, so whatever happens, it wasn't a failure. Whatever happens, it was good. But I don't know if I can call it like we broke a record or anything because I can't tell. And I've got to go add it up, and I'm probably not going to wait around and I don't know. I'm ready for it to be over, basically, at this point, after crashing twice and, whatnot. Cedrica. Gemma Diamonds open her vault. Third time's the charm, you're right about that. We got 3 hours. So what did I do differently? I turned the PS4 off. I reset the internet. Like I took out the cords and I put them back in after like 30 seconds. On the modem and the router, or whatever the heck they're called. There's 2 things back there. I unplugged them and plugged it back in after 30 seconds. I reset my PS4. I let it cool down for a minute. I don't know. That's all I did, really. So if we kept going, would it keep going too? I don't know. And maybe it's about to crash right now. Who knows? You can never really tell. Like, this would be any other chat-a-thon. This is how it would be. Except for we would be only 3 hours in, and we would be trying to get to 7 or whatever. And it would be going like this, and just fine. But For some reason today, it wanted to crash, and then the OBS wanted to crash too, which never happens. Stuff that's never happened before happened today. It's just like when you watch like a GDQ speed run thing, and they have that whole show based around like this never happens type of stuff, because that's what they always say when they're doing a speed run. They're like, this never happened. I've never seen that before. This never happens. That's what happened today with this. PS4 crashed and then OBS crashed. Usually one or the other will make it through. If one crashes, the other one does not. Especially OBS crashing like that. I've never seen that. Maybe one time. Like I think we did have that happen one other time. But for them both to do it in the same day, it had to be the internet. It's the only thing that they both have in common. Alright, we got like 15 minutes left. I think I want to shout out all the members and stuff. And everybody that gave today. So let's wrap it up. It takes a minute to do all that, so... Any final comments or questions or anything? Today was successful. No hater out there can say that we failed. We kept trying, and we did fine. So, it was great. We did good. We win. We win. So, that's how it went today. Everything was fine. Everything was good. We kept trying, so we made it, because we kept trying. Nobody can celebrate that wanted us to fail. Sorry, we did it again. Perseverance wins the day. Did we break the record? I don't know. I'm not worried about it. We'll break it next time. This time was crazy, weird, and crashes and blah, blah, blah. We'll break it next time. How about that? I'll double check just in case, but I think we probably got like to 7 or something. More than what Teary drops. Gemma gives out 50 to 200 treasure maps. Ew. Alright, let me shout out all the people that gave today, and then I will shout out all the members, and then we're going to wrap it up. Before it decides to go down again. Alright. First person was Elgin's Toy with the 10. Thank you so much. Glorfindel with the 5 was number 2. He said, oh, the train is back. I will get my shovel. Then we had Faceless One with the 10. He said, fires up the Hummer. Achievement Unlocked contributed $2. He said, oh my god, I finally made a stream-a-thon. Sebastian Brazy gave $20. $20 said, woot. Faceless One with another $1, and he put a little poop. And we had Glorfindel with another 5. So 10 total. Thank you so much, man. And then Pocket Trash came in with the $4.99 right as we crashed, I think. So shout out to Pocket Trash. I'm sorry if you didn't get to, didn't get to hear me say thank you or whatever. Trey Bobuff with the 15 says, dang, I overslept. Morning, everyone. DC United with the 10. Pardon my tardiness. Glad to be with you, Sinnycool, and all you wonderful Sinners, Squire members, lurkers alike. Appreciate you and all that you do, Cinny man. Thank you and good sir. Thank you, good sir. We knew he was coming. We just had to make it there. Same with Chad with the 2. We knew he was coming. We just had to make it there. Funky Town, Texas with the 5. Says critical hit. Glorfindel with the 2. Another. So on top of I think that's like 12. Elgin's Toy with 5 more. So that's like 15. Thank you so much. And then the Professor with the 10 was the final, the home run in the last inning or whatever, the last one. So that was everybody that gave to the Chat-A-thon today. Really appreciate it. It was great. I'll call it a success today. One thing, all the crashing is going to make me mad, and I got to figure that out. So, but otherwise it was good, successful. You guys were fine. My stuff was bad. My stuff made me mad and more grumpy than I probably would have been. Maybe. Who knows? Best moment I saw was Cinny trying hard on treasure hunt and got 0 gems. Yeah, that was awesome. It proved me right. Even if I did it the other way, like, I just think like if you get over 100 turns, you should get some gems. Whether it's smart or not to do that, like, you should at least get some gems. I got 0. What does that say? To me, that just proves that it sucks, and it's not a good way to gem farm. Because you could potentially do decent, get over 100 turns, and get 0 gems. So every time that you're just flying through them and just hurrying up and getting them done, you're probably going to get 0 gems sometimes. Because if you can't get any gems over 100 turns, how many times do you expect to get gems when you're just flying through them getting nothing done? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's terrible. Treasure hunt, not a good way to get gems. I stand on it, especially after that. Alright, let's shout out the members. We're pretty much done. If you're out there watching and you're thinking I'm going to play some more of the game, I'm shouting out members and CHAT-A-THON givers. So thank you for joining today. All you lurkers out there, thank you so much for watching today. Thank you for joining us today. Just because you didn't chat or just because whatever, like, I appreciate it anyway. You're adding to the numbers. You're there. You're listening. So I appreciate it, lurkers. And then memberships. Where are we at with that? We have 53 members right now, which is like about right. We pretty much always have that many. We've got up as high as 60, and we've gone down as low as like 49. We're a little bit low right now, but it's kind of pretty much the usual. Achievement unlocked. Joined 1 day ago. I did not see that, so I should have said something earlier. Shout out to Achievement Unlocked. Let's start from the oldest to the newest now. Loot Wizard. He's a Tier 1 member for 31 months. Trey Bobuff is a Tier 1 member for 30 months. Robert Westover, Tier 2 for 29. Matt Reimel, Tier 1 for 28. Kimmy, Tier 1 for 25. Kimmy 500, by the way. Mary Robinson, Tier 1, 25 months. Winnie 07, Tier 1, 20 months. Here's all the people, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out. These people are awesome. But sometimes you think about, like, where did these people go? Some of them. Like, I'm trying to be positive. Like, I love it. Thank you for being members. I don't know. Just Winnie 07, it's Tier 1, 20 months. Michael Trejo, Tier 2, 19 months. Imperial Topaz, Tier 1, 17 months. Baseless One, Tier 3, 30 months. Krasmayo, Tier 1, 16 months. We have Shinori for 15 months. Shout out to Shinori. I haven't seen Shinori in forever. Roman B, Tier 1, 14 months. Haven't seen Roman B in a while. Gadget, Tier 1, 14 months. Clark the Shark, Tier 1, 13 months. Funky Town, Texas, Tier 1, 13 months. Camelot, Tier 1, 13 months. Cypher, Tier 1, 15 months. See what I mean? Like, these names that we never see, like, I hope they're still around, but I don't know. Like, shout out to them. Say hi, you know, if you're still out there. Shannon, Tier 1, 12 months. MR, Tier 1, 12 months. Angela Kimini, Tier 1, 11 months. Chad, a.k.a. Clip Bomb, Tier 3, 18 months. Freaking mother effing puppet master. Hunter's Hybrid Gaming, Tier 1, 10 months. Fiona Forrest James, Tier 2, 10 months. That's Glorfindel, you know, kinda. Really Messy, Tier 1, 17 months. Mike D, Tier 1, 16 months. Glorfindel, Tier 2, 10 months. Elgin's Toy, a mother effing puppet master. I think those are getting rarer and rarer, so really appreciate it, Elgin's Toy. 11 months. Markio Simo, Tier 1, 18 months. Goody Two Shoes, Tier 1, 9 months. Cuddles, Tier 1, 15 months. Kim Barnes, Tier 2, 16 months. DC United, Tier 1, 15 months. Julia Busy Mom, Tier 1, 23 months. Mr. Tazmaster, I know that guy. Tier 1, 7 months. Beg for Mercy, I know that guy. Tier 1 for 6 months. David Canberra, he comes around sometimes. Tier 1, 8 months. Nuclear Ostrich. Somebody must have changed their name. Tier 1, 20 months. Let me know who that is. Hiram Hawk, Tier 2, 14 months. JM Ricks, I see him sometimes. Tier 1, 4 months. Fear Diabolis, Tier 2, 3 months. Rain Man, I see him. Tier 2, 16 months. Sebastian Brazy, Mother Effin' Puppet Master, was here today. Anya, Tier 1, 2 months, was here today. Ali Bandy, Tier 2, 2 months. John Doe, Tier 1, 2 months. There's Shinori's other one. I was wondering where that was. Shinori, Tier 1, 31 months. 31 months, by the way. That's a lot. Jim Hambrick, Tier 1, 1 month. Two Moms, Tier 1, 1 month. Two Moms is in the comments a lot. Tom and Danielle just shouted out to me the other day. 7 months. Red Dawn, Tier 1, 3 months. Ruhan, new member, Tier 2, 1 month. Appreciate it. Cortex, new member, Tier 1, 19 days. And Achievement Unlocked joined up. I didn't even notice, so now I know. So I'll get you your shout out. Tier 1, 1 day. That's everybody. Them are all the members. That's all the choir, sinners of the choir. Alright. I am out of here, y'all. Have a great day. I mean, any questions, any comments? There you go. Sitting on Lookout Mountain. Mr. Taj Mashta. 7 months. I'm supposed to go to 321, so I thought that would take longer than it took. I'm giving it to ya. I'm just going to sit here. If you guys want to talk, say anything. What's everybody doing for the rest of the day? Me, I'm hungry, so I'll probably go eat something. I got other stuff I got to do that's kind of like work, pretty much. So I got to do that. I got to go get wifey when she gets off. So pretty much eating, working, cat taxi driver. That's about it for the rest of the day. Youth Football Championship? Nice. Say congratulations. We had one of mine's on a football team, and they did decent. They didn't I think they were I forget how many games they played, but they're basically like 1 win better than their losses, whatever, like 8-7 or something, or like 6-5 or something like that. So they did decent. Like I got to see them win as much as I saw them lose, at least. Leaving for work right after this stream. Is that going to be crazy, Chad? Like for Black Friday business? Do you have to deal with like extra crazy customers or anything? I don't know exactly where you work, but I got kind of like an idea. Does that affect your business at all? Gently caress the like button on the way out. Yeah, finger that thumb on your way out. DC says, been awesome, Sinnycool, and all you sinners, choir members, and lurkers too. Thanks for being here. Finger the thumb. Putting out the Christmas tree. That's a good thing to do. Guys, see, I'm a man of my word. Like, the stream went down, I come back. The stream goes down, I come back again. You guys buy 321. I'm going to stay till 321. You know what I'm saying? You were busy yesterday. That's what I'm thinking, man. Like, you're going to be busy at your place. Busy AF. Good luck with that, man. I hope you have a good day. I hope it's easy. Easier than... At least it goes quickly. I know it's not going to be easy. It's probably going to be busy as F. But I hope at least you get done quick. Like, the time flies by. Everything goes smooth for you. And you're home before you know it. And you had the best day ever. I hope that happens, bro. So have a great day at work, man. I hope that Christmas tree goes up super smooth. Beg for mercy. Hope that goes up super smooth for you. DC, thanks again, bro. Appreciate you. I hope that youth football game, you win. I hope your boy LaCroix, I hope whoever you want to win wins. That'd be sick. Stephen Kelly at the last second. Yo, what up? I'm almost out of here. We had like a crazy chat-a-thon day. It was crazy. Technical difficulties all over the place. We persevered, though. We made it. We had bumps in the road. But I'm about to end it here at 3:21. And we're at 3:20, so 3:20 and a half. So, hey, what's up, Stephen Kelly? Hope you have a great day. We got 3 different parts, a trilogy you can go watch if you want. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 of the chat-a-thon. So, smooth trees, winning football games, and a good day at work for you guys. And I'm about to get out of here. I'm hungry. My brain hurts. My face hurts. My neck hurts. My throat. My voice. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You know, you guys understand me. I get grumpy sometimes. Blah, blah, blah. You guys are the best. And I love you guys. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Peace out.